You are watching Blue Ridge Communications TV 13, now available in HD on channel 613.
We are in the Purple Pit at East Stroudsburg for an Eastern Pennsylvania Football Conference Northern Division clash between the Pocono Mountain West Panthers and the East Stroudsburg Area South Cavaliers. Tonight's pregame is brought to you by Coordinated Health, the region's #1 provider of sports medicine for over 25 years. Visit coordinatedhealth.com to learn more. Good evening, everyone. Along with George Everett, I'm Chris Stody. George, the season for these two teams tonight has not gone as scripted. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, couple injuries here. Should be a different story.
Oh, absolutely. It's getting to the point in the season where everybody's banged up. These guys are actually getting a couple of starters back, which will be good for both teams.
Well, speaking of getting those starters back, let's start for the Panthers. Quarterback Mark Smith had a good, solid game last week. He's going to need one tonight, too.
Yes, he is. A 100-yard game last week, 99 actually, but they put some points up. They actually scored 41 points in the first half, which surpassed their total number of points for the first 5 games.
We would expect it in the Northern Division. Q-Mac Quite to be one of the best players and best running backs. The Panthers have him back, too, this week.
Yes, last week was his first game back, and he had a big game. He rushed for 84 yards, he scored a touchdown, and he actually threw for a touchdown. So that's big, getting him back.
Speaking of players who've come back, for East Stroudsburg South, Jacob Cirillo played last week at Pleasant Valley and played very well and made a big difference.
Absolutely. The aerial attack is back for East Stroudsburg South. Jake Cirillo had 204 yards passing last week. That's just what they needed.
And a true super athlete in the secondary, and also the wideout, Mike Del Corso for the Cavaliers.
Oh yeah, he's been doing it all year long, but he had a big game again last week. 8 catches, 170 yards in the last 2 weeks. So he's been consistent all year for South.
Should be a good Northern Division class this evening. We have it live for you on channel 113. Back with the starters after this.
Welcome to Rentschler Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.
And Rentschler Chevrolet. I'm here to tell you about the best built truck, the Chevy Silverado.
Hey, don't forget about Ram trucks and the highest towing capacity.
Well, what about great gas mileage? Chevy Cruze with over 40 miles per gallon.
Take a look at the stylish Dart and 36 miles per gallon.
Gentlemen, can you agree on anything?
Sure. No matter what you're looking for, Rentschler has it.
We're minutes away in Slatington. Stop in today.
Something that is often overlooked for a garage door and a garage door opener is routine maintenance. Some of the things that you should look at include the rollers, the hinges, the pulleys, the cables, and the springs. If the garage door opener will not open the door, you probably have a broken spring. Another issue we deal with is the reversing of the garage door. The safety eyes on the bottom of the door have been misaligned, or there could be dust, dirt blocking the eyes. Clean the eyes and you should have no problems with the door opening. If you're having a problem, please feel free to give us a call here at Palmer & Garage Doors Incorporated.
Let Northern Lehigh Team Sales outfit your team. Our embroidery and silk screeners will customize your order with high quality and affordable clothing in all sizes. At Northern Lehigh Team Sales, our goal is complete customer satisfaction. We carry the latest performance wear options and accessories, including Under Armour apparel. Check out our extensive clothing line for your team on the field or in the business community. Visit NorthernLehighTeamSales.com and show your team spirit. Northern Lehigh Team Sales is not affiliated with Northern Lehigh Sporting Goods.
Sometimes you cherish quiet moments. Other times you feel like living out loud. At Ken & Company Aveda Salon Spa, all you have to do is crave self-expression. We do the rest. From cut to color to styling, turning how you feel into how you look. Isn't it time you tried something new? Your vibe suddenly is more alive. Visit us soon. at Ken & Company Aveda Salon Spa, Main Street in Stroudsburg.
And welcome back to East Stroudsburg South, the Purple Pit, where Pocono Mountain West getting set to take on the East Stroudsburg South Cavaliers. And Chris, should be a good one.
Should be a nice football game, George. I think that a lot of the games from here on out, not just pride, but obviously you're playing for some place in the standings. I think we'll talk about that right after we have our national anthem. Stroudsburg Area High School South marching band, and what you hear in the background now is the alma mater being played. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Rentschler Chevrolet, Chrysler Jeep, Dodge Ram. No matter what you're looking for, Rentschler has it on Route 873 in Lehighton. Get a look at Jim McCarroll's Pocono West Panthers on the far side. That's how they're going to line up on offense. Mark Smith, Kumac Kute, and A.J. Simon. Remember last year there was a time Kumac did play out of the Wildcat. Mitchell Hauser, Brandon Swingle, Chris Martinez will be the tight end and the wideouts. And up front, Mark Williams, Kevin Martinez, John Gafurta, and Kevin Peralta, and Brandon DePiro. That's an awfully young offensive line.
And Cavaliers defensively, Kyle Marsh, Vincent Gonzalez, Josh Fernandez, Kevin Alpa is your defensive line. Darius Pope, Nick Del Corso, Zach Harrison, your linebacking crew. Secondary, Phil Nunez, Kevin Santos, Mike Del Corso, and Derek Sampson.
Cavaliers offense, Jacob Cirillo. We talked about him at 6'4", 215-pounders. Nick Bouchel also played quarterback while Cirillo was out. Jared Pope, the speedy sophomore tailback. Zach Cole, Shenga Hodge, and Mike Del Corso will be the tight end and wideouts. And up front, Vincent Gonzalez. He'll be flanked by Albert Minio and Willie Huffman. And the tackles are Dante Botts and Zach Timko.
For Pocono Mountain West defensively, Nico Samuels-Payne, Terrence Rivera, David McNeil, John Gafrito, your defensive line. A.J. Simon, Mitchell Hauser, Brandon Swingle, Chris Sanchez, your linebackers. And your secondary, Q McAtee, Chris Monaco, and Samad McCrary.
George, I guess these teams tonight are about as full strength as they've been all season.
Yes, talking to both coaches, they are starting to get a few of the players back. Some of the key players, you can see there's a couple of people on the sidelines with crutches, and it's just that point in the season.
They're going to be almost what they would expect it to be in week 1, and it's taken to week 7 for them to get to where they would like to be. Hey, you see Mike Machika there, the referee who has signaled that the Cavaliers won the toss and elected to receive. They'll be moving from our right to left toward the stadium scoreboard rather, here in East Stroudsburg. Got a lot of football this weekend on the Blue Ridge Communications system. Pretty big high school game going on right now over on Channel 13 and Digital 613.
Yep, Jimmy Tack, Bob Capasso over in New Tripoli, where Southern Lehigh taking on Northwestern. The weekend started early this week with a Thursday night game.
It sure did. That was a nice evening last night down in Panther Valley. Of course, a little bit more nice for the Lehighton Indians than it turned out for Panther Valley, but nice night for football.
Yes, it was.
Interesting format on a Thursday night. I think it's refreshing. You're the only game in town.
Exactly right.
It's a lot of fun. Well, for the Panthers, this is Mitchell Hauser, 5'10", 185-pound senior, who's going to have it teed up. Now he has that ball on an angle.
He's aiming over towards the Pocono West sideline.
He gets the go-ahead, and away he goes. A low end over end taken by one of the up men, number 29, R.J. Nations, and Nations is out to about the 41-yard line. Oh, there's the ball taken away from him. The Panthers are going to get a touchdown.
Wow.
I did not hear the score. A.J. Simon is going to get credit for a 41-yard touchdown.
Wow, and you could not have asked for a better start if you're Jimmy McCarroll.
He got lost in the pile, Coach. I never saw him. I didn't see him break out of there until he was almost at the 35-yard line.
I got to be honest with you. I did not see it either.
So 13 seconds into the game, the Pocono Mountain West Cardinals kick off and score.
And I was thinking in my mind, that ball only went to the 30-yard line, and they're getting a nice return out of it.
Chris Sanchez will try the extra point, and it looks like he has missed it wide to the left. So 13 seconds gone by in the first quarter, and on the Palmerton Garage Doors scoreboard, how about this? Pocono Mountain West 6, East Stroudsburg South nothing.
Wow, that's an incredible start for the Panthers.
We'll get another look at that. And it was a good, solid return by R.J. Nations, I believe, number 29. And he got lost in the pile. And the next thing you know, we have one of the Panthers, A.J. Simon, sophomore reserve wideout, running for a touchdown.
Yeah, I was looking for a name to see who was making the tackle at the time. Well, good news for the Panthers. They scored first.
We're going to try to start this again with the Cavaliers.
And bad news for the Cavaliers. They had 6 fumbles last week, and 13 seconds into it, they have another turnover already.
That's been the real bugaboo of the Cavaliers. You did the game here with Stroudsburg, and that was pretty much, didn't they? I believe turn the ball eight
turnovers
times
that time.
Well, same thing. Fair catch this time is going to be called for and made by Kevin Santos. And he'll put it down at about the 37-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers at the 37.
Well, as you said, Ed Christian, the dean of, the East Penn coaches, I'm sure he has his team calmed down, ready to go. Yeah, we had a bad start. We'll shake it off. No need to panic.
Jacob Cirillo will come out with Adam Sterling as the lone setback. 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts on 1st down and 10 from the 37-yard line. They give it to Sterling, and Sterling will have maybe 2 up to the 38-yard line. He's chopped down by A.J. Simon, who's had himself a pretty good ball game already. A.J. Simon, 6'1", 210-pound sophomore inside linebacker. Hey, the 3rd member of our broadcast crew tonight is Dan Snyder. Good to see you, Dan.
Thanks, guys. You saw that first kickoff right there. Coach McCarroll talked about all offense for the Panthers. They got it going last week. They get Q-Mac-Quate back. They want to be good offensively. From the Cavaliers standpoint, Ed Christian, they've got to play 4 solid quarters, so they need to come out and make up for that early mistake. Back up to you guys.
Just a yard that time, as you saw Adam Sterling with the football. Now it'll be 3rd down and 7 from the 40. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Sterling is the lone setback. Cirillo 2 steps, pumps. Going deep, looking incomplete. Ball was a little bit underthrown for it's number 18, Mike Del Corso, and it'll be 3 and out for the Cavaliers.
Not the start they wanted.
So it'll be punt formation time. It's Mike Del Corso. Now you'd better respect this young man's running ability.
Fake.
Or passing ability. And
the receiver wasn't looking for the ball.
It'll be incomplete. Well, the ball, I believe, was in the vicinity of Gage Scott, who never was expecting the ball. Also out here on the near side was Changa Hodge, who wasn't expecting it. And that's a very good break for the Panthers.
He was open. You know, there was no doubt about it. He, as you said, was not expecting the ball.
So the Panthers, the first time they're touching the ball on offense, will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line, already leading 6-0. Just 84 seconds into this ball game.
I would expect a heavy dose of Kate, but not yet.
Smith, the straight drop backs going deep. Sideline, and the ball be incomplete. It's caught, but out of bounds by Kumac Kate, the 5'10", 205-pound senior running back.
Plenty of time. And threw that ball up there just a little bit outside. I thought there'd be more pressure than that. I thought the defensive line for East Stroudsburg South was one of their strong suits. But a very nice job by the line.
That was Jared Pope in coverage for him. I guess coach, they're looking to try to get Kumac with a linebacker and beat him down the sideline. Inside handoff this time, and just not a lot of running room in there for number 9, A.J. Simon. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
Yep, number 44, Zach Harrison in on the tackle, along with a couple other purple jerseys.
So it'll be 3rd down and 10. That was not the most crisp handoff either. I don't think he had that 100%. So to the top of your screen goes Samad McCray. Smith looking to screen, incomplete. The ball dropped out there by Mitchell Hauser. And Hauser may have had some room on that sideline.
That's a shame. He had 2 blockers in front of him and lots of green, but just couldn't haul it in. There you can see Coach McCarroll patting him on the head, saying that's all right.
And he just didn't look it into his hand. So it'll be 4th down. And punt formation time for the Panthers. This is Chris Sanchez, who will try to kill it inside the 20. Low end over end, and that's going to be a good bounce for the Panthers. And the ball will be down at the 14-yard line.
Well, battle of field position, the Panthers are winning at this point.
Which, from a coaching standpoint, is interesting because it looks like, Coach, on the kickoffs, they are willing to give East Stroudsburg South the ball around the 40-yard line.
Yes, with that little kick that they do. And so far, it's paid off for them.
1st down and 10 for the Cavaliers at the 14-yard line. That's Adam Sterling, the lone setback on 1st down. Cirillo keeps it. This is what makes him so dangerous. And he'll get out to about the 17. The home sideline is asking for a face mask when Cirillo went down. And it'll be a 3-yard gain.
So something positive anyway for the Cavaliers. Quickly back up on the ball, no huddle.
That's really his game. He is going to make quite a career of that belly option.
A bubble screen, yep.
Quick flank, this will be for a 1st down. This is to number 17, Tyler Harrison, who finally is pushed out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. So it's a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
You know, that's tough to stop. The quarterback gets the ball out of his hands so quickly. Fouls him one, boom, he's already delivering that ball. And you're asking a linebacker to get out there and cover him, and you can't do that.
Notice the ball also is caught behind the line of scrimmage, so that means your receivers can block downfield. Cirillo underneath, good throw, good catch. First down out to the 47-yard line goes number 14, Gage Scott.
Now the East Stroudsburg South offense starting to find a rhythm.
It's an 18-yard completion to that young fella.
Just roll out to the left and a little curl up at about 12 yards.
Same thing, Scott has it. Boy, that's a pretty good catch, because give credit to number 1, Chris Monaco, the 5'7", 138-pound sophomore cornerback, who let Scott have it as soon as he caught the ball.
Yep, very nice job of holding on to it after the hit.
Second down and 1 yard now. Adam Sterling, the lone setback. Fake to Sterling. Cirillo pulls it down, complete. First down. This is number 10, I believe. Oh, it's Mike Del Corso, number 18. So it's a first down for the Cavaliers.
And nice job by Del Corso. He caught that ball in traffic across the middle, a little head fake, and got himself a couple extra yards. I think there's a little juke inside, duck that shoulder.
Notice, too, he likes Cirillo stayed in there. He was under pressure and took a shot to the belly. He'll roll this time to the right and look and throw complete. That's Del Corso out of bounds at about the 24-yard line.
Just so difficult to defend. 3 receivers to the top. You know, one cut inside, the other guy took off, third guy curls up. And your D-backs are in backpedal mode, and all of a sudden that guy pulls up and the ball is there.
Well, we get a whistle on the near sideline. On the far sideline, rather, and it's timeout for Pocono Mountain West. I was going to bring to the attention of our viewers that Mike Del Corso checks in at 6'3", 200. Now, Jim McCarroll's cornerbacks, one is 5'7", one is 5'10", and they have a 5'7" safety. So I'm going to guess that Ed Christian will like that matchup one-on-one with Del Corso. He's very fast. Sure hands, doesn't make a lot of mistakes, runs good patterns, and I'm sure you're going to see him have the ball in his hands a lot tonight.
Yes, absolutely. You know, and Cirillo's a big kid at quarterback also. What do we have, about 6'4"?
Yes, sir.
And, you know, like you said, he's hanging in that pocket. He's only a sophomore. So 3 to the home side, 1 split to the top.
Second down and 3, and there's a
right guard left early, I believe.
Illegal procedure. Southern Lehigh has a 7-0 lead over Northwestern in the first quarter. Pleasant Valley also up 6-0. So the football is on the 29. It's second down now and a long 6 for the Cavaliers. Sterling stays in the block. Cirillo eludes pressure. Will roll and tuck and look at him go. He'll have a first down inside the 20, inside the 10, and he is pushed back at about the 2-yard line.
And he took a hit at the end, but he did a nice job. Tucked that ball and ran with it. And they're first and goal.
Boy, he knew what to do when he got to the corner.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
They're going to give Jake Cirillo credit for a 27-yard run and a first down and goal at the 2-yard line. Sterling is the high back. He is the pitch to the right, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Nice.
Adam Sterling, 2 yards and a 6-pointer for the Cavs.
Nice short side toss. And Cavaliers on the board. And once again, that short side toss, teams have a tendency to slant to the wide side of the field, blitz to the wide side of the field. That's why that's so effective.
I thought that time I saw number 19, Zach Cole, who's listed at a 225-pound tight end, line up at fullback. It's a pretty good escort into the end zone, right?
How about it?
Extra point time now for the Cavaliers is up, and it is good by number 40, Jake Hettner. And with 7:24 to go in the first quarter on the Palmerton Garage Door scoreboard. East Stroudsburg South 7 rather, and Pocono Mountain West 6.
Yep, as I said, the Cavalier offense has found their rhythm. There you can see that toss.
Well, and last week when we did the game at Pleasant Valley, the Cavaliers were in control of that game until there were 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Pleasant Valley, I think, is a very good team, George. I think they've got speed and size. And, you know, they were shut out for the first 30 minutes of that game, and then lightning struck.
Yep. And Coach Christian said field position had a lot to do with it. They just lost field position in that third quarter, and Pleasant Valley took advantage of it.
Some scores from around the region. Monoy area leads Jim Thorpe 6-0 at the end of the first quarter. Allen leads Pleasant Valley now 7-6 with 6 to go in the first quarter. So this is number 40, Jake Hettner, who's going to hit it from the 40-yard line. And it's going to go deep. And that is A.J. Simon. Nice run out across the 25 to the 30-yard line. A.J. Simon raising some eyebrows here this evening already.
He had no problem lowering that shoulder. Yeah, it's a nice 20-yard return for him. He's back near the 5.
See Kyle Marsh a little slow to get up.
Boom.
Now, Kyle Marsh didn't take the brunt of that. It was Michael Bowler who was the credit for the tackle. Well, let's see what the Panthers can do on first down and 10 from the 31-yard line. That's Kumak Kate, the lone setback. He has the football, and it's about a yard. That is it. Good ankle tackle by Derek Sampson, the 5'8", 165-pound senior free safety. Came up and grabbed Kumak rather by the ankles.
Yep, and it's going to be tough running up inside against that front line of the Cavaliers.
You had better grab that fellow low because he is explosive and strong. Second down and 9. This is Mark Smith looking. Going deep. Far sideline. It's caught.
It's going to be close if he was in again.
And they're going to mark him. No signal yet. We have the officials at the 30. Still no signal. I guess they're going to put the ball down at the 30. First down and 10.
Moving the sticks. And a receiver did a nice job getting behind a defender. There you can see it. Good concentration.
That's a 38-yard pass completion. And a first down at the Cavalier 30-yard line. Kumak Kate. Kate breaks the tackle. Here he comes near sideline. Cuts back. First down inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line.
And Kate did a real nice job keeping those legs moving, especially after contact. And he gets a first down.
So it's a 12-yard gain for Kumak Kate. He comes out of the ball game now for a little spell. And the Panthers will go with number 9, A.J. Simon, the lone setback. Simon has the ball. We got a flag coming in from the 20 as Simon scooted inside the 15 to the 13-yard line, and we're going to get a holding penalty. Interesting, George, that flag is, it's going to be quite a painful penalty for the Panthers.
Holding is the call against the Panthers.
So they'll mark it all the way back to the 31-yard line. where it'll be first down and 22 yards to go for a first down for the Panthers. Simon is the lone setback. Smith looks that way, comes back and throws underneath to number 14, Ryan Norton, a senior wideout. And Norton will have a couple to about the 28-yard line.
Yep, that tunnel screen just wasn't there.
Now we're going to have a penalty way back here at the 42-yard line.
Oh, goodness, I hope it's not another hold. That flag is deep.
Personal foul against the Cavaliers. They're roughing the passer.
Wow. That'll get some yardage back for you. Yeah, the tunnel screen originally, you know, South did a good job of controlling that, but, you know, personal fouls kill you.
And it'll be a first down. And now 5 yards to go at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and I believe South had like 80 yards in penalties last week, so the same old thing coming back to haunt them.
Kuyate rolls left and is going to throw to the end zone.
Got him.
Ball's caught. Touchdown.
Wow. West is not going to go away easily.
It's Chris Monaco, number 1. 5'7", 145-pound sophomore wideout made the tackle, so Kumak with his first touchdown pass of the year.
And he's a lefty. Rolled out to the left.
I guess it's pretty fair to say that he is a very durable offensive weapon.
Yes.
He's at the tailback position now, and he has the football and crashes forward, and he is not going to be successful on this 2-point conversion. 5 minutes and 4 seconds to go in this first quarter. And that team jogging off the field right there. Pocono Mountain West leads East Stroudsburg area South 12-7 on the Palmerton Garage Door scoreboard.
Not really what I expected.
Well, the game started in such an unusual way. You have an opening kickoff returned for a touchdown, but by the kicking team. That hardly ever happens. And it is just where we are right now. Let's see.
Did you have a 7-0 Southern Lehigh score? Because I just got a 7-0 Northwestern score.
It says Southern Lehigh second drive ends with a blocked field goal. Leads 7-0 is what I have. So.
Wow. Well, Jimmy Tack sent me 7-0 Northwestern, so.
Well, the score is 7-0.
Yeah. And Palmerton leading Catasauqua 10-zip at the end of the first quarter.
Since this ball is on the ground, and it's going to be fielded and down right away by number. Let's see, we got number 45, and that's Darius Pope. So Pope gets the ball, goes down at the 45-yard line. So West is willing to give East Stroudsburg South field position, and that's exactly what the Cavs have right now.
And a heads-up play. Get the ball, fall down, make sure it's secure.
Well, the last offensive drive for East Stroudsburg South was a very good one. And let's see if the Cavs can build off of that momentum. Nick Bouchel is the fullback. Play action. Deep. Out there's Del Corso. And just can't make the play at the 20-yard line.
That was a very nice play fake by Cirillo. And just couldn't make the connection. The ball was just a hair overthrown.
Bouchel actually, with a good block from his fullback spot that time, allowed Cirillo to have the time and to throw it downfield.
Del Corso had a good 4 yards on
He sure did.
back.
He sure did. Second down and 10 back at the 45-yard line. Cirillo, 3 steps, looks underneath, complete. That'll be a good gain of about 8 yards to Gage Scott, who works his way to the Panther 48-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about 3.
There you can see it. He throws a rope in there. And I'll tell you what, number 42, Mitchell Hauser, was in good position.
Panthers send 5. Cirillo steps up underneath. Nice play. This will be a first down on the sideline to number 19, Zach Cole, the 6'1", 225-pound tight end. So the advance is 8 yards and a first down for the Cavaliers.
And I'll tell you what, that's just so tough to defend. A little crossing pattern. All right, it's just a shallow pattern. You know, the tight end starts out, he goes about 3 yards deep and comes across just underneath the linebackers.
Give credit to Vincent Gonzalez, Willie Hoffman, Alberto Minio, Zach Timko, and Dante Botts for giving Jake Cirillo the time to wait for his tight end to clear. It's like a broken play, but Cirillo he'll do okay to make 7 yards on that broken play.
Yeah, he went to fake the ball to the right, and the back went to the left.
George, I would say at this point that Coach Ed Christian right now is not 100% thrilled so far about what's happened in the first quarter.
Not at all. Not at all. Still just too many mistakes.
We had a problem with the chains on the far sideline, so it'll be 2nd down and 3 at the 28-yard line. This is Sterling, who is the tailback. And Cirillo goes down. That's 2 plays in a row. We're going to get a late hit, by the way, on the Panthers. That's 2 plays in a row that Cirillo went right and had no help.
I just don't know. Just, you know.
Now, Coach, you're going to get a late hit here.
Yep. Absolutely. That's just a silly play. You know, Cirillo came out and kind of just tripped over his own feet or whatever. The turf monster came up and got him, but, you know, silly penalty gives him a first down.
That's a big one because the Cavaliers would have been looking at 3rd and about 10. Cirillo on 1st and 10. Rolls to his right. Will throw to the end zone. Touchdown. Wide open is number 19, Zach Cole.
And a big guy like that, how do you get that wide open?
Boy, I'll tell you what. We like Zach Cole. This is 2 weeks in a row we've seen him, George. And last week at Pleasant Valley had a big game. It's to show the versatility of your offense. You split a guy like that out wide. He's not out there to block.
Yeah, about it.
So it's a 17-yard touchdown pass to Zach Cole. And the extra point is up and good by Jake Hetner. And with 3 minutes and 21 seconds to go, on the Palmerton Garage Doors scoreboard, the East Stroudsburg South Cavaliers lead the Pocono Mountain West Panthers 14-12.
And a couple of scoring updates here. 7-7, the Southern Lehigh Northwestern game.
So they were both right.
I guess it says Southern Lehigh returned a fumble. And Palmerton has extended their lead to 17-0 over Catasauqua.
I like that Palmerton team.
Yes. Yep. They do a nice job. They have some real good kids.
Speaking of doing a good job, that man right there has been roaming the sidelines for nearly 40 years here at East Stroudsburg, area south. It's an awfully long time to be coaching football.
Yep, and he's a good guy.
Very good guy.
He really is.
Now tomorrow night on Blue Ridge Communications TV 13, you're going to see another guy who's been in the Poconos for a long time, Denny Dowds. He coaches tomorrow's game. He ties Lou Holtz on amount of games coached.
Wow. That's impressive.
Ball driven by Hetner into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So, battlefield position is starting to change.
First quarter score from District 2. Delaware Valley with a 2-run single in the first leads Valley View 2-0 near the end of the first quarter. And at the end of one, Wallenpaupack leads West Scranton 6-0. Riverside leads Holmesdale 2-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Wow, two safeties.
Two safeties.
A rarity.
Quebec-Quieté with the football, and he takes it from the 20 out to about the 28-yard line for an 8-yard gain.
You know, and he's another guy that looks like it's nothing really difficult. He just, like, he makes it look so easy, you know.
Second down and 2, and Smith will take it to his right. Will he get the corner? I'll tell you what, that's awfully good pursuit. He'll probably have a first down at the 30-yard line. I thought when he turned the corner, George, or he was going to get the corner and just never got there. That's a really good defensive play for the Cavaliers by number 4, Michael Bowler.
Yeah, they do a nice job defensively here. You can see it again. As you said, he looks like he's going to get that corner. And just like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Put the ball at the 30-yard line. First down and 10 for the Panthers.
I think first time we've seen the I formation. Maybe that extra point.
Play fake. Smith will roll right and look and throw through the hands, incomplete, of Mitchell Hauser.
And he was open.
Looks like on that pattern, George, he's just running in between the zone.
Yes. Yep, absolutely.
And the ball was thrown quite well, but just through the hands of Hauser. Incomplete. Second down and 10. That'll stop the clock with 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go in this first quarter. Get a look at the Cavalier band. Entertaining the home sideline tonight. We will have the Cavalier band for you at halftime of tonight's ball game. Second down and 10, I formation. Smith looks to screen it to Quieté. This could be a big play. Quieté, nice tackle from behind, from south by number 32, Derek Sampson. It's a good thing that he did.
Yep, as you said, it could have been big. He had 2 blockers out there, but just a nice tackle.
Throwing that ball from his back heel, and really, you get that young fella in the open field, and things will happen. And the Jim McCarroll is going to try to get number 22 the ball as many times as he can.
And any way he can.
Here he gets it up the middle on a blast, and it's good for about a yard, that's all.
Yeah, nice little spin move by Kate.
Don't want to pull the trigger too fast on saying he's down from given what happened on the opening kickoff tonight. Quieté looks like he's headed toward the sideline for a rest.
Yep. You seem awfully deep, you know, to start with. So he had a good head of steam, and he still only ended up with 2 yards.
The ball is at the 43, second down and 8. And I believe the Panthers are going to have to call timeout, and they will, with 57 1/10 to go in this not so fast moving first quarter.
A lot of action, though.
A lot of action. And the South Cavaliers leading the West Panthers 14-12.
You know, I'm impressed with the way that West has come out here. You know, they're not backing down.
You have said
several times over the years that it's easy to call plays on short yardage situations. And I believe the same thing would be said for Pocono Mountain West when you have number 22 in the game.
Yes, absolutely. You know, he makes it, like I said, makes it look so easy. But yeah, you're kind of limited when you get in that 3rd down and 8 or 3rd down and 2 sticks, because, you know, everybody else knows what you're going to do.
2nd down and 8 now. Smith looking, pulls it back, looking, retreating, and is going to throw a tumbling ball that'll be intercepted on the near sideline.
It just floated up there.
Coach, I think that he was looking just to throw that out of bounds, but he couldn't get it far enough, and we're going to give credit to the interception by Nick Del Corso.
Yep, it's, you know, as you said, here he pumps again, he gets some pressure. Yep, and it, like I said, just floats up there like a wounded duck. Actually, I thought the first Cavalier was going to get it, and it got past him, but Cavalier's going to take over, you know, what, 42-yard line? That's great field position.
Adam Sterling is the tailback. And they give it straight ahead to Nick Buchel. Buchel will take it from the 42 to about the 35-yard line for a good 7-yard gain.
Yeah, and that was just a nice play. Cirillo under center that time, just a quick dive.
Second down and 3 yards to go. Pro eye again. Cirillo gave it to himself, takes it out, look out. Here's Cirillo on the near sideline. Will be chopped down at the 10-yard line. Good open field tackle by number 1, Chris Monaco. But it's a 25-yard gain for Cirillo and a 1st down and goal for the Cavaliers.
I don't know if you saw that. They're gonna tackle the fullback right there. He has the ball in his belly. Quarterback pulls it out as he's getting tackled. And I don't know if it was designed to stay in the pocket that, in the, you know, the handoff pocket that long, but a great job by Cirillo.
Buchel this time will take it to about the 7-yard line. He's chopped down by A.J. Simon on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 12 minutes gone by here at Memorial Stadium at East Stroudsburg Area High School South. We've got a good one going here between the Pocono Mountain West Panthers and the East Stroudsburg South Cavaliers. On the Palmerton Garage Door scoreboard, 14-12 Cavs.
Pencor Hydraulics at 180 Pine Street in Aquashikla, just behind the Aquashikla Fire Company, is a full-service hydraulic hose shop. We stock all types of air, hydraulic, suction, and snowplow hoses, and all the related fittings. Our friendly staff will work with you and assemble your product while you wait. Next time you need a hydraulic hose or fitting, come check us out. Our inventory is huge and our prices are exceptional. We're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and look forward to doing business with you. Stop in or give us a call at 616-826-6000.
Back at Memorial Stadium, East Stroudsburg South, Chris Stoney along with George Everett on this beautiful fall evening for football. What else do we have score-wise here? We have Tamaqua leading Saucon Valley Shenandoah Valley 14-0. Pleasant Valley leads Deeriff 13-7. And we'll see what's going on here. Cirillo trying to get the ball on the flank. Just can't do it. It's going to lose yardage back to the 14.
Yeah. Northwestern has extended their lead to 14-7.
This is an and goal situation, so it's 3rd down and goal from the 14-yard line.
Yep, that's nice pressure up inside. I think it was Brandon Swingle that did that. He came in unmolested.
Cirillo 3 steps to the sideline. This is Del Corso. Del Corso makes a nice move, but DeQuiete knocks him down at about the 8-yard line. It'll be 4th down and goal from there. Let's see what Coach Christian would like to do.
A tough angle if you're going to kick a field goal.
And that's what he's going to do, Coach. Kicker Jake Hetner is trotting onto the field.
And these guys are experienced, not like the old days.
He'll put his tee down at the 14, so it'll be a 24-yard field goal, an angle to his left. And he's got it. No problem.
Wow.
Nick Hetner with a 24-yard field goal. So East Stroudsburg South takes advantage of the good field position, marches it in, kicks it through the poles, and with 10:38 to go until halftime on the Palmerton Garage Door scoreboard, the Cavs lead the Panthers 17-12.
And here you can see it. He puts this sucker through with authority. That's a lot nicer than the extra points.
I'll tell you what is right now brewing that is a pretty big upset. If you're looking at Mahanoy area leading Jim Thorpe 6-0 at halftime.
Wow. Because Jim Thorpe's schedule just gets tougher after this. I believe they have North Scoop, Tamaqua, and Lehighton left.
Murderers Row.
Coach Mark Rosenberger doing a great job as always. The Olympians undefeated yet.
And I'm going to imagine that the locker room at halftime not only will be loud, but reminding them that they have this week to get through before they have to deal with the Spartans next week.
Yep.
Jake Hetner has it teed near the near hash on the 40-yard line. And he has done a really good job of kicking it deep. And this one is no difference, although that is going to go out of bounds. And the Panthers will take over 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Pretty good decision back there by Samad McCray, who just let it go out of bounds.
Yep. 2 quick scoring updates. Palmerton 31-0 over Catasauqua, and Southern Lehigh Northwestern tied at 14. We got a barn burner going on.
We sure do. Nice folks down there in New Tripoli. That I can tell you, Coach, is very far away from my house. 1st down and 10 at the 35-yard line. Smith on a wide side pitch to DeQuiete. Will he get the corner? He will. And he'll have 5 out to the 40-yard line. Nick Del Corso collared him. And I thought that play was going to be a lot more than what it was. Del Corso with a nice play.
Yep, here you can see Tate does a nice job of getting to the outside, turning that corner.
Del Corso from his left linebacker spot keeps the gain at 5. 2nd down and 5. Moving from the right hash are the Panthers. The counter play this time to Quite. Quite does a great job of getting away from would-be tacklers and will move the pile out to the 46-yard line for a 6-yard gain and a 1st down.
And I think 4 of those came after contact. He just keeps those legs moving, does a nice job.
Would you say that that ability to be leaning forward and keeping your legs move, is that coachable, or is that something that's genetic?
That's something that he's got. He comes from a good line, you know, with his brothers.
They fake it to him this time, and Smith on a jump pass, and is very fortunate. They're going to rule this pass incomplete, and that's the right call. A.J. Simon never had the ball. Now coming out of it for the Cavs was Kevin Alpaugh, but I don't think he ever established possession.
That was just ugly. Nope, never had it.
A.J. Simon's been pretty impressive here, Coach. 6'1", 210-pound sophomore. They have him lined up at fullback right now. And the Panthers are going to have to call timeout once again, and that'll be their final timeout of this first half with 9:27 to go. The Panthers will have the ball, 2nd down and 10 from their own 46-yard line, down 5. You get a look at the East Stroudsburg huddle. The one thing that Coach Christian has been able to do, George, is he's been able to keep his staff together.
Yes. Good bunch of guys. You know, a lot of familiar faces. So that's important too. You don't want that turnover where the kids, you know, have to go through learning from someone different every year.
So when we get back to action, which is going to be very shortly, the Panthers will be 2nd down and 10 from the 46-yard line, trailing by 5. Here on this beautiful fall evening in East Stroudsburg. Smith to Kouyaté. Kouyaté is met by the interior part of the line. Kevin Alpaw's in there. Also, Vincent Gonzalez, a 235-pound defensive left tackle. So it'll be 3rd and 8.
Yep, there you can see it.
That front four played very, very well last week at Pleasant Valley and is having another good game this evening. Smith with the ball on the turf. Picks it up, going deep. Throw incomplete. Couldn't quite get it to Chris Monaco, but Kevin Santos with some good defense on that far sideline for the Cavaliers. So it'll be 4th down and 8, and time for the Panthers to punt it away.
And it all starts with the snap. You know, that snap slow, it just throws the timing completely off.
Kevin Sanchez will let this go. He's standing at about his 35-yard line. Snap, wobbly spiral. And this is going to take a Cavalier bounce, and now a Panther bounce, maybe killed at about the 26-yard line.
So while we have a second and a few more scores, as you said, Monoi's still up 6-zip on Jim Thorpe. Tamaka 28, Shendo at 0. Northern Lehigh 14-zip over Salisbury. It's a big one for the Bulldogs. North Schuylkill 14, Mount Carmel 7, Blue Mountain 34, Minersville 0. Schuylkill Haven 14, Marion 6. That's kind of a shocker.
That North Schuylkill and Mount Carmel game is a border war.
Yes.
Two neighbors fighting it out. Delaware Valley now leads Valley View 9-0 with about 10 to go in the first quarter. While Paupack leads West Scranton 13-0 with 5 to go in the halftime. This is Cirillo, throws underneath. Del Corso has it, lowers his shoulder, 1st down, 39-yard line.
I don't know if everybody could see what Del Corso did, but he went down, he turned around, and then when the quarterback wasn't ready to throw, he worked his way back upfield, making himself open for the quarterback. That's a good receiver.
And Cirillo's going to look for him.
And he got some nice separation there and an easy pitch and catch.
Mitchell Hauser on the tackle, 1st down. This is Sterling with the ball to the 43-yard line. Once again, Mitchell Hauser on the tackle. Also in there is Terrence Rivera, the senior defensive tackle for the Panthers.
Yep, and a nice job of play calling by the South staff to keep the Panthers off balance.
Cirillo is going to send Sterling to the flank, which will create a 5-wide situation. Cirillo will throw incomplete off the hands of Sterling at about the 35-yard line. He was a little bit ahead of Yeshaya Luasant.
I thought he was going to just tuck that ball and run. I thought he had the corner. At 5 yards to go. Yep, he had an easy 5 yards there.
So it'll be 3rd down and 6. The Cavs have to take it to the 49-yard line, their own 49. Panthers will send 5. Cirillo underneath. That's a good job underneath.
Wow.
This is Zach Cole running down the far sideline. 1st down to the Panther 30-yard line. Put that down as a 27-yard completion.
And once again, just that little crossing pattern just messes up the defense.
It's a good job of dodging tackles, and I will remind you that that young fellow running right there is a 225-pound tight end. Cirillo, a straight drop back to the end zone, incomplete. He's not on the same page with Gage Scott that time. And I thought we had a flag on the near sideline. We don't. 2nd down.
So, you know, Cavaliers burn one there, go deep. 2nd and 10, the way they've been moving the ball, they're still okay.
Adam Sterling is the tailback. We have not seen Jared Pope yet this evening. 3 wides. Cirillo rolls right, throws just too far out of the reach of Mike Del Corso, incomplete. 3rd and 10.
And Southern Lehigh has taken the lead over Northwestern, 20-14.
Probably not that big of a deal right here to miss that on 2nd down. You're at the 30-yard line. You're up 5. I'm guessing you have 2 chances to make this 10 yards anyway.
I would think so, yes.
Cirillo, under some pressure, will throw it to the sideline, incomplete. Threw it into the turf. Looking for Del Corso.
Uh-oh.
That's Kouyaté, who's not getting up right now.
I don't know, he's grabbing his calf. Hopefully it's only a cramp.
Take a look at number 22 and all he brings to the table for Jim McCarroll's Panthers. And we'll just take a look and see. As you mentioned, hopefully it would just be a cramp. They're definitely looking at the lower right leg. You get a chance to see it again.
There's some nice pressure right up the middle. I believe that was A.J. Simon. And that kind of threw Cirillo off his game.
I don't know if that ball, if that leg just got tucked up underneath him or what happened. But they're still working on that leg. They're reaching ahead. Get a look at the crowd on the home side.
Nice crowd this evening.
Sure is. For this chilly October evening.
I believe tonight's homecoming here at South.
You can see some golf carts with people here. Looks like they're going to get Kouyaté to get up off of the turf. And he's walking with his toes in the air, just exclusively on that heel.
Yeah, it looks like he's wearing clown shoes.
So here's what we have when Kumak Kate gets off of the far sideline. Hopefully he'll be able to return. It's 4th and 10 now for the Cavaliers at the Panther 30-yard line. Cirillo never had the ball. Plays blown up, and the Panthers have held. Coach, it looks like you just didn't look that ball in.
No, it never had it. Yep. Well, doesn't really matter. They're going to turn it over on downs anyway, but here you can see it. Yep, took his eye off of the ball for a second. And that's all it takes.
So the Panthers with a defensive stand will take it over. First down and 10 at their own 32 with 6:54 to go in this first half. So what happens is, with Kouyaté out, that moves A.J. Simon to the primary running back, and Simon has the ball. And Simon gets a good carry, a really good carry. He's into Cav territory. A.J. Simon down the far sideline. What a stiff arm. He is going to take it inside the 5. Touchdown.
Wow, what a run.
68 yards for sophomore A.J. Simon. And the Pocono Mountain West Panthers have taken the lead.
He spun and made 2 people miss. And then, like you said, a great stiff arm.
This is a big back, George.
Yeah. Yes, he is. Take that.
Right there, that stiff arm was just tremendous, and he cut it back, and the Cavs just ran out of real estate to tackle him. It's a good hustle play by number 4, Michael Bowler, but he couldn't get him down. 68-yard run, and Kouyaté is back in the game.
You know, and you thought once Kouyaté was out, their offense was going to be limited. A little jump pass over the middle, and he's in, I believe.
Good.
Yes.
So the 2-point conversion is good. See, I'm not so sure. I did not catch the number. The tight end is Mitchell Hauser, but I don't think that was 42 who caught the ball. We'll have to take a look at that. But first, how about this on the Palmerton Garage Door scoreboard? Pocono Mountain West leads East Stroudsburg South 20-17. Just take a look at A.J. Simon on his 68-yard running play that is going to give Pocono Mountain West the lead.
Wow, what a nice run. Just like that.
Here come the Panthers, right? So with 6:37 to go, the Panthers are up by a field goal. Just seems like a very, very laid-back atmosphere tonight at East Stroudsburg Area High School.
Yes,
South.
it does. You're right.
Mitchell Hauser. Gonna kick it this way. And be taken by Zach Cole. And Cole's going to have some running room out to the 47-yard line.
And once again, they're willing to give up that field position.
So here come the Cavs with 53 yards between them and the lead. One more score from District 2. As Riverside leading Holmesdale 10-0 at halftime.
Wow.
Holmesdale is playing essentially for an Eastern Conference AAA bid. And they lost to Riverside. Really would not help that at all.
That would damage that, yeah.
Ball's at the 47, 1st and 10. This is a flea flicker pass. Cirillo to the near sideline. Incomplete. We're going to get a pass interference call. Well, Mike Del Corso was just pulled down in the secondary. We mentioned about the size differential from the cornerbacks to Del Corso.
Yep. And of course, that's not a spot foul.
It's Mike Matika, who is today's referee. We'll get the other crew in a second. Now on that jump ball, there's no question. Actually, not a bad penalty. I mean, you give up a gain of 30 yards for a 15-yard gain. Yeah. Kevin Huffman, by the way, is this evening's umpire. Kevin LeBar is the head linesman. The line judge is Jason Marquis. And the back judge is Mike Iggy. Cirillo over the middle. It's caught. This is number 17, Tyler Harrison will take it down to the 20-yard line for another first down for the Cavaliers.
You know, and what impresses me about these receivers for South, they're not afraid to catch the ball in traffic, right there in the middle of the field with people around.
Lots of play action, too, with Adam Sterling. Cirillo, 2 steps, looking, is going to run. Nice move inside the 15 to the 13-yard line before A.J. Simon rolls him over after a gain of 6.
Yep, and a nice decision to tuck that ball and run. You know, and that's the hardest thing to get a quarterback to understand. I always used to tell him, 2nd down and 7 is better than 2nd down and 10.
There's no question. I like the way Cirillo just takes charge and makes a good decision. This he'll throw. Looks like he stumbled at the 18-yard line and threw it short for Del Corso, incomplete. If you watch his footwork when he comes this time, he actually trips while his throwing motion is underway.
Oh, yes.
So Del Corso, the ball doesn't get to him, and it's 3rd down. Third and 4. And I'm not so sure anybody was set. That'll hurt. Be a 5-yard penalty against the Cavs, so they'll move the ball back to the 19-yard line. Will be 3rd down and 9. Coach, we're going to put you on the spot here. You're kicking a field goal on 4th and 9. If disaster happens here, or are you going to go for it?
Let's see, a 30-some-yard field goal. I think he has the range. They're in the middle of the field. Depends if they get any yardage or not.
Cirillo pulls it down. There will be some yardage. This is caught underneath by number 17, Tyler Harrison, who's going to be about 2 yards short of a first down as he got down to the 12-yard line.
I think they're probably going to go for this now. 2 yards, that's easy.
They're not going to huddle. 4th down and a good 2 yards to go for the Cavaliers. Check the sideline. And the coaching staff would like a timeout. And that's exactly what they're going to get with 4:58 to go in the first half. And the Panthers leading the Cavaliers by a score of 20-0.
And that's a good timeout. You came out in your formation. You saw how they aligned to it. So you take the timeout and you design a play, or you even come up with a different formation.
Yeah, look here at Tyler Harrison on that 3rd and 10. Coach, in a situation like that, when they came out over the ball so quickly on that 4th and 2, was a play even called at that time, or were they just waiting for the play?
I think they were just waiting to see how they adjusted to that formation in 4th down. Because after they did, you know, they checked to the bench. They were pretty quick to call the timeout.
Well, the football is at the 12. The Cavs need to take it to the 10 on 4th down. Cirillo looking. Well, that's a pretty good pass. And instead of getting a first down, they're going to get a touchdown. That's Tyler Harrison from 12 yards, and the Cavs retake the lead.
That was a long throw.
That's a good point, because it did come from this side of the right hash.
You know, that's not always as easy as it looks.
Well, and you're right, because you cannot have a ball that takes a long time to get out there. You're going to might end up with a white jersey running for a touchdown in the other direction. Jake Hetner kicks it through. And he's been perfect on 3 for 3 on extra points and 1 field goal this evening. And with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go before halftime, on the Palmerton Garage Door scoreboard, the Cavaliers lead the Panthers 24-20.
And here you can see it from that right hash. He sends it out there.
Tell you what, Coach, he's not even looking anywhere else.
No. And Vincent Gonzalez, he signaled touchdown as soon as the ball was thrown. That's confidence.
It is confidence. So the Cavs have retaken the lead.
He's right there, Vince. Vince. Come here.
Now this will be a big drive for the Panthers. Remember, the Panthers will get the ball first to begin the second half. So if the Panthers get points here and can get points on their first possession of the second half, they will have a third quarter lead. Let's see what Hetner is going to kick it deep. And it's going to be Jamad McCray with football on near sideline up to about the 22-yard line.
And that's a nice kick down to the 5. The return just gets them past the 20-yard line. That's perfect.
Nick Nieves on the tackle for the Cavs along with Dakota Cross. And we have an injured Panther lying at about the 28-yard line.
A couple of scoring updates. Marion has taken an 18-17 lead over Schuylkill Haven. North Schuylkill 28, Mount Carmel 7. And Northwestern has retaken the lead 21-20 at halftime.
That's going to be a good ball game. Northwestern, Lehigh. That's going to be a nice game. Here, we've got some scoring. It's 24-20. East Stroudsburg South leading Pocono Mountain West with 4 minutes and 43 seconds to go in this first half. We do have an injured Panther on the field.
Yep.
Remember tonight, Friday Night Football immediately following the 10 o'clock news at 10:30 on Blue Ridge Communications TV 13.
And we got half a score from our PA announcer.
East Stroudsburg North is playing. We don't know who, but they are playing today. They're ahead at halftime, according to Adam Cole, who has always been a big help when we've come here. They are playing Nazareth. Well, the injured player, and this is not good news because this is A.J. Simon, number 9, laying on the turf.
There you can see longtime coach Tony Rose on the sideline for the Cavaliers. And
looks like he's favoring the leg just like Kumac Kute was.
Yes, I don't know if they're cramping up or what. But thankfully Kute was back in. Yeah, it's cramp. If he's reaching down to stretch those toes out, he's got a cramp in his calf.
Coach, that's a pretty good 1-2 punch for a team that's 1-5.
Yes. Oh, well, you know, West started out with a brutal schedule. You know, I think the first 4 teams they played were like, by week 4, they were like 16-0 between them all.
True. And not being at full speed and strength does not help in a situation like that. So the Panthers are gathered. Now, they're going to be reminded here that this was not a timeout. So as soon as Simon gets to the sideline, the ball will be put in ready for play. And he's made it, so here we go. First down, and it'll be 1st and 10 at the 18. This is Kouyaté. Kouyaté with a big move, and we'll have a first down out to the 44-yard line.
Wow, he hit that hole quickly.
Michael Bowler knocked him down, but not before a 22-yard gain and a first down. He gets there very, very quickly.
Yep. I think that's the fastest he's hit the hole this evening.
He's showing no effects from his leg cramp.
No, he isn't.
1st and 10 at the 44. Guillete again. This time back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Holding his ground was Kyle Marsh, the 5'9", 200-pound senior left end. Kevin Hallpaw also in there on the tackle, along with Zach Harrison.
So good job that time by the middle of the South defensive line.
Guillete will be the lone wide receiver. Sorry, the lone setback. Smith with some time. That's a deep drop. Going to be flushed. Look to the sideline, threw it away. In the vicinity for the Panthers was Greg Bensley, a freshman tight end, and that ball was just thrown away, incomplete. So it'll be 3rd down and 10. Back at the 44-yard line.
Look at, you're absolutely right. Look at, he's back to the 30-yard line, and he heaves that ball, and he just completes it out of bounds. But you know, that he was so far back, he threw the ball, and it only got to the 1st down marker.
So 3rd and 10 at the 44-yard line. The Panthers do not want to give the Cavs the ball back with 3 minutes to go.
Screen.
A set of screens to the far side. Guillete, down he goes, back at the 35-yard line. Say hello to Vincent Gonzalez.
He sniffed that baby out.
Boy, that's a 9-yard loss. And it'll be 4th down.
He's doing it all. Stopping the screen, signaling the touchdown. He's boom. That's a perfect play.
So it'll be 4th and 17 yards to go. The gunner just made it out in time. Good high knuckling kick that is going to be taken back at the 30 and swung down is number 10, Nick Nieves, who's tackled by...
I thought it was Kate.
Kumak Kate down there as well.
Yep, that's him. That's a nice open field tackle. Ooh, got a little face mask there, but not called.
So the Cavs have 72 yards to go and 2 minutes and 48 seconds to get there.
Which, with their offense, it's a lifetime.
Sure is. First and 10, 28-yard line. Cirillo with an empty backfield. Panthers send 4. Cirillo near sideline, just couldn't get it to Gage Scott.
Yep, just a little low.
So the Cavs will huddle up and try 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped now on the incomplete pass. 2 minutes and 43 seconds to go before halftime. Three-man rush for the Panthers. Cirillo underneath. This is Del Corso. 1st down to the 40-yard line. He just does such a good job, George, of finding where the defense is not.
Yes. Yeah, working his way back, making it a lot easier for the quarterback. And a little shaken up, I believe, on that play.
He comes out. Michael Adams comes in on 1st down and 10 from the 40. Cavs are playing with 5 wide. Panthers send 3. Cirillo pulls it down. Throw it. This will be complete for what should be another 1st down at the 50, but they're not going to give him forward progress. They're going to mark him back at the 48-yard line as it was caught. But Chenga
good for a pickup of 8.
A nice job by Cirillo to step up in the pocket, avoid the rush.
Cirillo looking, middle, incomplete. Trying to get it that time to Tyler Harrison, who was not open at the Panther 35.
32.
So it'll be 3rd down and 2 yards to go at the 48-yard line. Clock stopped. Seems like the clock has been stopped most of the time here in this first half.
Yes, I agree. So quads to the wide side.
Cirillo throws it that way to the short side. It'll be complete for a first down. And making the play is Chenga Hodge. So it'll be a first down and 10 at the Panther 46-yard line.
6-yard completion.
Be pretty big if the Cavs could put one on the board here too. Panthers send 4. Cirillo, we're going to get a holding call in the backfield. He spins away and we'll just throw it to the sideline. It'll be complete for what would be a first down up near the 30-yard line.
There is a penalty marker on the field.
But there's going to be a huge holding penalty in the Cavalier backfield. Now that flag is at the 46-yard line. A 10-yard spot foul will put them back at the 36.
Ugh. And there was no doubt about it. 2 flags came out. Somebody was wrestled to the ground.
Now how about this? Instead of first down and 10 at the 35-yard line, this will be first down and 29.
And the clock's running.
Underneath, ball dropped by Zach Cole on an underneath crossing pattern to the tight end.
And you know, they had Tyler Harrison also. The 2 receivers just crossed in the middle, and the linebackers were actually frozen.
Not so sure. You saw for the Panthers number 5, Yashin Al-Assad coming in late. This is going to be what was going to be a circle pattern to Gage Scott, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down and 29 with 1:14 to go in the half.
Started out well, but this is turning into an ugly series for the Cavaliers.
Well, on the last 2 pass plays were determined that they were not going to get everything back at once. Now I'm guessing you need to be at least up to midfield to give yourself a chance. Panthers come and send 3. Cirillo is going deep. And he's got a man, that's Hodge. He's in and out of his hands at the 10-yard line. Tell you what, Coach, that's a pretty good throw.
That was a real nice throw. And Chenga Hodge was behind the defender. Just couldn't bring it in.
He threw it from about the 33 to the 10. And Chenga Hodge just, check that, he's closer to the 5. Up to the 15, beg your pardon.
Come on, Coach, ball's in play, let's go.
55-yard pass in the air. And now the Cavs will have to punt it away. Hetner. Wobbly spiral near sideline. Question is who got hit. They're going to say
I thought they were complaining that it touched the West player, but apparently not. South kids didn't really react.
Well, unless they say that it was touched by Michael Bowler, and the ball will be marked down at the 28-yard line. Take a look at it again. Well, that's a tough call from there. It would be who touched it first. Now the West player was number 16, Chris Sanchez. He did have inside position. 55.4 to go in this first half.
So hand it off to Kate and see what he can do.
And that's what they do. He tries to go right. Kuyate cuts back left with another cut back, and he is going to be close to the first down, out to the 37. Now the Panthers can't stop it. They'll need a yard and a half to get a first down. Kevin Allpaw knocked him down. Clock moving. See Kouyaté, we get him again, we do. Kouyaté cuts back, makes a move, tries to get to the sideline, and will have a first down at the 39-yard line. They're going to give him the 40. Mark Bowler with a tackle, 1st and 10, 14.6 to go in the half.
Yep, so he got the first down, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock, they'll move the chains.
Could probably have yourself a pretty nice offensive game just giving it to that fella 25 times.
How about it?
Well, 14.6, we'll see whether or not Mark Smith, the junior quarterback, is going to throw it. And East Stroudsburg South calls timeout.
So they want to make sure they're in the right defense, right coverage. The last thing you want to do is give up a big play now.
That's true. 14 and 6/10 to go in this first half. It's 24-20, East Stroudsburg South leading Pocono Mountain West. This matchup of the Eastern Pennsylvania Football Conference Northern Division foes. Look at Jim McCarroll on the far sideline. As a coach, at this point, you just want to make sure that the purple team doesn't take the ball from you on this play.
Absolutely right.
Hey, tonight, after the 10 o'clock news, Friday Night Football will join the crew back in the studio. While that show is going on, we'll probably still be here.
It was a slow first half.
Kouyaté is the sidecar. He has the football, and he'll go to the right. Kouyaté will be whistled down after a gain of a yard. And that will be the end of the first half. Hey, we've had 44 points put up on the board in the first half. It's been entertaining. On the Palmerston Garage Door scoreboard at halftime, the scoreboard reads East Stroudsburg South 24, Pocono Mountain West 20. We'll be back with the band after this.
Scott Signs and Printing on Route 611 in Mount Pocono is your full-service sign and printing destination. We offer 25 years of experience specializing in all phases of signage, printing, engraving, and an in-house design team. With our state-of-the-art facility, we will serve you quickly and affordably. A variety of trophies and plaques, commercial printing, and indoor to outdoor signs of all variations. Also vehicle vinyl, business cards, flyers, and wide-format printers. Visit Scott's now or call Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 570-839-5951. Plan your next Pocono getaway with a stay at Country Inn & Suites on Interchange Road in Lehighton. Enjoy one of our fabulous suites with a separate bedroom and living area. It's the perfect getaway for the entire family with an indoor pool and hot tub, as well as fitness center and complimentary hot breakfast every morning. You can even bring your family pet. Country Inn & Suites offers romantic getaway specials with whirlpool suites, candles, and flowers available. Plan your getaway now. Call Country Inn & Suites at 610-379-5066. At Mint Salon and Spa, our professional stylists are ready to help you rejuvenate your look. We offer the latest hairstyles, cuts, and colorings using only the best Redken products. The Chromatics hair coloring line gives you twice the strength and superior shine with absolutely no ammonia or unpleasant odor. Pamper yourself at Mint Salon with a relaxing manicure and pedicure. Our experienced staff will take care of you and make you look and feel revitalized. Call and schedule your appointment now. Mint Salon and Spa, 531 North Street in Jim Thorpe.
Welcome to Rentschler Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.
And Rentschler Chevrolet. I'm here to tell you about the best built truck, the Chevy Silverado.
Hey, don't forget about Ram trucks and the highest towing capacity.
Well, what about great gas mileage? Chevy Cruze with over 40 miles per gallon.
Take a look at the stylish Dart and 36 miles per gallon.
Gentlemen, can you agree on anything?
Sure. No matter what you're looking for, Rentschler has it.
We're minutes away in Slatington. Stop in today.
Our halftime entertainment is brought to you by Carbon County Music and More, your one-stop source for all things musical. 115 South 2nd Street in Lehighton. With everything from instruments and sheet music to strings and accessories, it's the small town music store with big savings. Now enjoy the Cavalier Marching Band.
The Stroudsburg South Instrumental Music Department would like to recognize members of the Cavalier Marching Band who have also been student athletes during the 2014 fall season. We'd like to thank those members of the band who also participated in the boys soccer, girls tennis, volleyball, boys and girls cross country and golf teams. In recognition of their effort and dedication shown by these students and their coaches, these students are marching tonight wearing their respective sports uniforms. Success for all with Cavalier pride. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the East Stroudsburg Memorial Stadium in the 2014 Homecoming Halftime Festivities. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the 2014 Homecoming Court. The court will be met by Superintendent Mrs. Sharon Labrador, Principal Michael Petrillo, Assistant Principal Mrs. Dawn Daly, and Dean of Students Mrs. Kristen Lloyd. Please welcome last year's King and Queen, Cedar Hansen and Carrie Heller. Our first candidate tonight is Oksana Beltran. Oksana is being escorted by her father, Jamie Beltran, her yaya, Amelia Beltran, twin sister Valerie, and best friend, Michelle Homorsky. Oksana has been involved with the Foreign Language Club, DECA, and is very active with her class. Every year she puts together the special needs beauty pageant. Oksana enjoys spending time with her family, working and baking. She is undecided on a college, but would like to major in nursing and work with cancer patients. Our next candidate is Michael Del Corso. Michael is on the football team and is being represented tonight by his parents Suzanne and Mike Del Corso. Besides football, Mike plays baseball. He was part of the MPC Championship football and baseball teams for last year. Mike is undecided on a college at this time. He would like to pursue a career in business and open a small business of his own. Our third candidate is Adriana Jimenez. Adriana is being escorted by her father, Sergio Jimenez, her aunt, Renee Savant, and her sister, Samantha Jimenez. Adriana is a member of DECA, GSA, and Mock Trial. She enjoys writing poetry and fashion. She was voted best dressed by her class. Adriana plans on going to the University of Scranton to major in psychology to become a neuropsychologist. Our fourth candidate is Daryl G. Noel. Daryl is being escorted by his mother, Julie G. Noel, and his siblings Pierre, Ralph, John, and Caitlin. Daryl is a member of FBLA and DECA. He has participated in cross-country and track and field, earning 2 varsity letters. He was also voted Best Smile by his classmates. Daryl plans to go to college and major in business. In the future, he would like to own his own business and have a family. Our fifth candidate tonight is Courtney Pearley. Courtney is being escorted by her parents, Dawn and Mark Pearley. Courtney is a member of FBLA, DECA, and National Honor Society. She is in the top 10% of her class. She is the captain of the girls' soccer team. She enjoys being calf crazy with her friends and was voted most spirited by her classmates. Courtney plans on attending a 4-year university to study health and human development and hopes to travel the world. Our sixth candidate, Kyle Krzyzewski. Kyle is being escorted by his mother Michelle and his sisters Maddie, Devin, and Ella. He is a member of the soccer team and has also placed 50 states for track. Kyle is also a member of the field hockey team. He is a member of FBLA and has placed at nationals. Kyle also enjoys helping with our Special Olympics. His future plans are to attend Kutztown or Seton Hill University for marketing. Our seventh candidate is Allison Shaler. She's being escorted by her parents Joanne and Scott Shaler and her boyfriend Dan Osterhout. Allison is active with her class and has helped with the special needs beauty pageant. Her awards include being on the honor roll. Allison is hoping to attend East Stroudsburg University for early childhood development, to become an elementary school teacher, and to buy herself a cute little house. Our eighth candidate tonight is Kyle McDonald. Kyle is being escorted by his parents, Paul and Steve McDonald, and his siblings, Mark and Megan. Kyle is a member of the soccer and swim teams. He is also a member of FBLA. Kyle would like to attend Bloomsburg or Kutztown University to study business. In the future, he would like to be a great person, no matter what he ends up doing. Our ninth candidate tonight is Amy Toscano. Amy is being escorted by her parents, Gail and Gary Toscano, along with her sister Susan. Amy is a DECA member holding the title of president. Last year, she took first place at DECA States. She is a member of the National Honor Society and is in the top 10% of her class. Amy is also on the varsity soccer team. She enjoys hanging out with her fellow Cab crazies at sporting events. Amy hopes to attend the University of Pittsburgh for health administration. Our last candidate is Philip Stewart. Philip is being escorted by his parents, Chance and Lisa Stewart. Philip is a member of the National Honor Society and was voted best dressed by his classmates. He plays basketball and baseball. He is a member of last year's NBC Baseball Championship team. Philip's future plans are to do something in business and to travel the world. Good luck to all our candidates. Ladies and gentlemen, please join last year's King Cedar Hansen and Queen Carrie Heller in congratulating and crowning the 2014 Homecoming King, Daryl G. Noel. And now, the 2014 Homecoming Queen, Adriana Jimenez. How about one more round of applause for the 2014 Homecoming Court, ladies and gentlemen.
Something that is often overlooked for a garage door and a garage door opener is routine maintenance. Some of the things that you should look at include the rollers, the hinges, the pulleys, the cables, and the springs. If the garage door opener will not open the door, you probably have a broken spring. Another issue we deal with is the reversing of the garage door. The safety eyes on the bottom of the door have been misaligned, or there could be dust, dirt blocking the eyes. Clean the eyes and you should have no problems with the door opening. If you're having a problem, please feel free to give us a call here at Prominent Garage Doors Incorporated.
Let Northern Lehigh Team Sales outfit your team. Our embroidery and silk screeners will customize your order with high quality and affordable clothing in all sizes. At Northern Lehigh Team Sales, our goal is complete customer satisfaction. We carry the latest performance wear options and accessories, including Under Armour apparel. Check out our extensive clothing line for your team on the field or in the business community. Visit NorthernLehighTeamSales.com and show your team spirit. Northern Lehigh Team Sales is not affiliated with Northern Lehigh Sporting Goods.
Sometimes you cherish quiet moments. Other times you feel like living out loud. At Ken & Company Aveda Salon Spa, all you have to do is crave self-expression. We do the rest. From cut to color to styling, turning how you feel into how you look. Isn't it time you tried something new? Your vibe suddenly is more alive. Visit us soon. Ken & Company Aveda Salon Spa, Main Street in Stroudsburg.
Pencor Hydraulics at 180 Pine Street in Aquashikla, just behind the Aquashikla Fire Company, is a full-service hydraulic hose shop. We stock all types of air, hydraulic, suction, and snowplow hoses, and all the related fittings. Our friendly staff will work with you and assemble your product while you wait. Next time you need a hydraulic hose or fitting, come check us out. Our inventory is huge and our prices are exceptional. We're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and look forward to doing business with you. Stop in or give us a call at 616-826-6000.
Halftime statistics are brought to you by Coordinated Health, the region's #1 provider of sports medicine for over 25 years. Visit coordinatedhealth.com to learn more. And Chris, there you can see it. Total offense are both over 200 yards at this point. You know, West doing it pretty much by the run and South pretty much by the pass.
I'm looking that South has snapped the ball 45 times in that first half, and 31 of them have been passing attempts. And the yards are relatively even, George. Now, don't forget, one of West's touchdowns was on a special teams play.
Yes. Yep.
So that's part of the deal there. And that's actually, that is one of the 2 turnovers that South has committed, was the turnover on the kickoff.
Yep, and you know, same old for East Stroudsburg South. 5 penalties, 2 turnovers. You know, that's been plaguing them all season long.
So it's 24-20, and here you go with your highlights.
Yep, and Q-Mac-Katay rolls left and throws a nice pass downfield to Chris Monaco. And there's Katay running the ball. He pretty much does it all. And there's a beautiful run by A.J. Simon. That was impressive. 60-some yards on that. Takes it to the house. And there you can see South. And that's Adam Sterling on the carry. And a nice catch for a touchdown by Zach Cole. And another touchdown for South. And that's Tyler Harrison on that one. And we're just about ready for that second half to begin. So we've had a good one. You like offense? This is the game for you to watch.
This is it. We've got close to 500 yards in the first half. And going off of what Coach Ebert just said, if you like offense, tomorrow night at 6:05, East Stroudsburg University, led by redshirted junior quarterback Matt Soltez, who, by the way, set a PSAC record last Saturday with his sixth career 500-yard plus game from scrimmage, rushing and throwing.
Wow.
He tied Damian Palucci. When you look at the amount of yards that he has after essentially 2.5 years, and you notice his total yardage up around 9,000, that puts him second on the East Stroudsburg University list. And you think, wow, with a good senior year, except when you realize that Jimmy Terwilliger has close to 16,500 total yards. So I guess it would be doable, but boy, what a senior year. The rest of this year, he would have to have. Yeah, Well, the kick comes down to Pocono West, and this is Michael Vick on the return, and he gets out to about the 29-yard line. Let's go down to Dan Snyder, who has some third quarter stuff. Dan?
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to speak with both coaches at halftime. Ed Christian really credited the Panthers for taking advantage of some matchups he thought were going to be tricky for them. He said they'll continue to throw the ball offensively in the second half. Likes that matchup there. As for Coach McCarroll, you know, I asked him about A.J. Simon. He said he's cramping a lot right now, so they're going to use him pretty sparingly, see how much he can go. Back up to you guys.
George, I guess Jim McCarroll is, depending on what he can do here in the second half, will depend whether or not numbers 22 and number 9 are at full strength.
Yes.
And I would imagine that the locker room underneath where we are got pretty loud.
Yeah, I would think so. It's you know, Coach Christian is a patient man, but you know, it comes a point in time you just got to stop making the same mistakes over and over.
Well, that first play for the Panthers went for a loss of 4, so second down and 14. And this is Kouyaté with the football, and Kouyaté not only makes up for the loss of 4, he'll have 15 yards and a first down.
And it just seemed to me like the first quarter, they were kind of slow getting back to the line of scrimmage, hitting the hole. But the middle of that second quarter and now, man, Q-Mac is quick into the hole.
Let's give him 15 yards and a first down. You know, they don't, it does not appear, George, to be a very imaginative run game. You don't have stretch right or stretch left. You get an occasional pitch to him, but it's pretty much straight ahead handoff.
Yes. Yep. And I thought they'd have trouble with that, with, you know, South's D-line.
That's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Q-Mac to the right side, tries to get the corner. And give credit on the tackle. And this was a good shoestring tackle by Jared Pope, who knocked him down after a gain of about 3. We haven't seen Pope in the offensive backfield.
I don't know what's up with that.
So the Panthers with positive play. It'll be second down and a short 7. Give it to Kouyaté. This time he stood up and sent back at the 40-yard line.
Now it's the Cavaliers need it. Big time defensive play.
Almost looked like some type of delay. I don't know if it was by design.
Not sure myself.
Got a pretty generous spot on that forward progress. They only gave him a loss of 2 back to the 40, so it'll be third down and 9. Kouyaté is the sidecar. Smith with 3 steps. Coming near sideline, it'll be incomplete. The ball went behind the intended receiver, and that was Ryan Norton. He's looking for an interference call, but that ball was well defended by Michael Buller.
And he had a step or 2 on the defender.
I think that ball was still thrown behind him. So it's fourth down. And punt formation time. This is Chris Sanchez standing back at his 25-yard line. Wobbly spiral, fair catch. Ball's on the ground, and the Cavs get it back. Kouyaté, of course, was there, and also for the Cavs, Gage Scott looks like he came up with a football. And it'll be first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So South going to start with some deep field position.
Ball just kind of died in the air.
Yep.
So it'll be first and 10 back at the 30. Cirillo, who's thrown 31 passes in this first half, will not throw a pass on first down in his first play in the third quarter, and gives it to Adam Sterling, who'll have a yard to the 31. Just straight ahead, belly read. Really like this East Stroudsburg South running game when Cirillo bellies it and keeps it. He wasn't going to do it that time because A.J. Simon played it very, very well. Cirillo, lots of time. Pulls it down over the middle.
Oh,
incomplete. Kouyaté almost had a chance to get an interception. The ball went through the hands of Gage Scott and ricocheted to Kouyaté. And Michael Bowler ended up playing a little bit of defense for the Cavaliers.
You have that ball thrown behind him, and it's dangerous. You have the receiver running straight across the field. You know, it's tough for him to stop and turn back. And it was almost disastrous for the Cavaliers.
Third down and 9. Panthers send 4. Good protection. Cirillo just threw the ball behind Zach Cole. No chance to catch it. And it's 3 and out for the Cavs.
Yep, he's got to warm up that arm on the sidelines or something, because he was pretty much on in the first half, and now it's now 2 passes in a row behind the intended receivers.
At this rate, he'll be at his 100-pitch limit by the end of the quarter, correct? Wobbly end-over-end punt. It's on the ground at the 35-yard line, and there's a scramble for the football. Let's see who has it. And it is the Panthers who are on it at the 35.
That was kind of an ugly punt, like a helicopter blade coming down at him.
It sure was. Brandon Swingle recovered it for the Panthers. Now here come the Panthers. See, he just never looked it in.
No, right through the hands. Wow, and that ball was out and behind him.
Well, your coaches are going to say, catch it in running position. Don't let the ball get to your body. 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the 35-yard line. With the ball, going to try to take the lead. Kouyaté. That's a pretty tough 1-yard run. He had nowhere to go and still managed to make positive yardage. Good play in there by Josh Hernandez and Vincent Gonzalez, who make the tackle. Just a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, so both offenses kind of cooled off after halftime.
Well, you've got A.J. Simon now in at fullback. This is Smith, quick out. This will be a first down up to the 46-yard line. Good pitch. Good catch on the far sideline. Give it to Samad McCray, who will have 10 yards and a first down.
That's all they needed. You'll see the receiver go downfield. He just stops at about 5 yards. Does a nice job maintaining his balance, puts the hand on the turf, and he gets 5 yards after the catch.
McCray is to the bottom of your screen now, being checked off of the line. They give the ball on the pitch. Here comes Kouyaté. Kouyaté. He almost had that ball pulled out of it, George. I thought he dropped it.
Yep.
Vincent Gonzalez, I thought, pulled the ball out of Kouyaté's hands. He did not, and it's no gain.
There was a lot of running for no gain. But even as he's hit, he kind of starts going backwards, keeps those legs going, and almost popped out.
He's a strong young man, 193 pounds. Second down and 10 from the 46. Here's Mark Smith rolling right and throwing. That ball is just not going to have the juice to get to Chris Monaco up at the 50-yard line.
And a little pressure from the backside that time. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Quick scores from District 2. Delaware Valley now out on 21-7 on Valley View. Get a look at Smith, just short hops it. Scranton all over North Pocono 42-6. Wallenpaupack leads West Scranton 27-7 at the end of 3. Honesdale continues to trail Riverside 17-0 at the end of the third quarter.
Hey, just can't get the offense in gear.
Third down and 10. Give it to Kouyaté. Boy, that's a good hit inside by Kevin Alpaw, who blew that up right away after a gain of 2. And the Panthers are going to have to punt it away.
So they did manage to get a first down, but still can't get the offense clicking here.
So the ball is just about at the 48-yard line. It will be 4th down and 8. Chris Sanchez will punt it. Deep for the Cavs is Nick Nieves. Nieves is not going to be able to catch this ball, and it will be killed at the 23-yard line.
Pretty good move that time, just backing up and letting the ball hit.
Brendan Swingle picked it up for the Panthers. 5:42 to go, third quarter. 24-20, East Stroudsburg South continues to lead Pocono Mountain West. And we'll see what the offensive staff at South has up its sleeve right now. With the way the teams are playing offense now, George, another score would be huge.
Yes. For as much offensive we saw in the first half, that's how quickly it just stopped.
Adam Sterling is the tailback. He's behind Zach Cole. Cole gets it, the up man, or check it, that's Bouchel, who has the football, who will take it from the 23 out to the 27-yard line for a gain of 4.
And I don't know what happened on that play, but Cirillo went down on the turf again. Just kind of tripped.
It's a couple times we've seen that.
Yes, yes.
Second down, a short 6. Ball is just about at the 28-yard line. Same set. Bouchel again, big hole, first down. Nick Bouchel, 42-yard line.
He was rumbling.
6'1", 235-pound junior fullback. Takes it for a gain of nearly 15.
Yep, nice job. Hit the hole quickly and kept his feet moving.
Splits on the offensive line seem to have tightened up a little bit for the Cavs. Bouchel again, quick hitter to left side, and he's out to the 46-yard line for a gain of 5.
They should just keep doing that until they stop it.
Bouchel left, Bouchel right. Bouchel left, Bouchel right. Football just about at the 46 for second down and 5. Bouchel this time for a yard. Good fill by the Panthers. Josiah Louissant. Gain of 1, 3rd and 4.
And they stopped at that time, so they have my permission to run another play, something different.
And now you have the defense respecting that run, so play action out of this formation, which, by the way, the tight end is split wide. Sterling had the ball, faked to him, incomplete. The ball once again was thrown behind the intended receiver, Zach Cole, and Samad McCray tried to make an acrobatic catch but couldn't do it.
I don't know, Cirillo just seems out of sorts here in the second half.
So it'll be 4th down and 4. And this is Jake Hetner will punt it. Rugby style punt. End over end, hit inside the 30, hit inside the 20, and be down at the 17-yard line. It's a 36-yard punt, no return. And here come the Panthers. Backed up. with the chance to take the lead. If they should be able to march 83 yards.
Well, we have a final score in. Jim Thorpe pulled it out. They were trailing with 3 minutes to go. Monterey area had scored to go up. They used a fake extra point, went up 22-21 with 3 minutes to go. Jim Thorpe scored on a double reverse pass with a minute left. And Monterey moved down the field but couldn't convert on fourth down, so another win for Jim Thorpe. Congratulations to them.
Should be 2 7-0 teams meeting at North Schuylkill next week.
Yes.
The game is, I believe, is in Falcon Springs. I don't think it's at Jim Thorpe next Friday. Just saw Kouyaté with a quick 6-yard gain out to the 23-yard line. Kouyaté took it out of the Wildcat.
Yes.
Last year, when the offense was having a rough time, this is what Jim McCarroll did. And this gives him an options to run inside, outside, and he dances to about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you have to do to get the ball in his hands.
Well, we've already seen that he can throw. He has a touchdown pass. And the play's going to be shuffled in by Chris Martinez. He's wearing number 12. He is not listed as a quarterback. So it'll be 3rd and 2. And Kouyaté will be the lone setback with 2 tight ends and 3 wides. Kouyaté, the lefty, throws to the sideline. This will be complete. Then it'll be a first down at the 32-yard line. Chris Monaco caught it. Well, he was collared down at the 31, and it'll be a first down.
And according to our Dan Snyder, he said Del Corso's out. It looks like a leg injury, but he was walking around on the sidelines. That would be big if he's out for Cavaliers.
Well, he is right now. Looks like he's going to go with Doc Martinelli behind the stands into the trainer's room. Kouyaté, good move. Takes it from the 31, and that pile is still moving up to the 38 for a gain of 7.
Hey, Chris, for as slowly as the first half went, we're down to a minute and a half in this 3rd quarter.
Well, it's been almost exclusively runs.
Yes.
I mean, and Jake Cirillo has been, as you mentioned, he's had a little issue so far throwing the ball. So Ed Christian has been running it with some success. But right now, it's Jim McCarroll's team who's running the football with some success. 2nd down and 2 at the 39. Kouyaté gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Yep, nothing there that time.
It looks like what he's trying to do is break through the line and get to the 2nd level and then maybe to the sideline.
Yes.
His strategy would almost be like a kick return strategy. Break through the first line of the fence and get outside. Well, 3rd down. And this is a good 2 yards for the Panthers to make. Kouyaté stays in the Wildcat. Now that's A.J. Simon back there with him. Kouyaté looks to the right.
Ooh, I don't think he made it.
He's just maybe across the 40. He needs the 41 for a first down. And they do not give him the 41, and that siren will signal the end of the 3rd quarter, but we may have to sort out where this ball is going to be spotted. I'll tell you what, we'll do that. You watch this, and on the Palmerton Garage Doors scoreboard, East Stroudsburg South leads Pocono Mountain West 24-20.
Scott's Signs and Printing on Route 611 in Mount Pocono is your full-service sign and printing destination. We offer 25 years of experience specializing in all phases of signage, printing, engraving, and an in-house design team. With our state-of-the-art facility, we will serve you quickly and affordably. A variety of trophies and plaques, commercial printing, and indoor to outdoor signs of all variations. Also vehicle vinyl, business cards, flyers, and wide-format printers. Visit Scott's now or call Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 570-839-5951.
Back at Memorial Stadium at East Stroudsburg South High School, Chris Stoney, George Everett, Dan Snyder with you here this evening. And we do have confirmation that Mike Del Corso does have a leg injury and was taken into the trainer's room. So that sounds like that might be it for his evening. Now, that's Jim McCarroll talking to the West players on the far side. What we're going to have here is a 4th down and about a foot to begin the fourth quarter.
4th and inches now. A whole quarter to go at your own 40. Do you go for it?
I'm 1-5. Yes, I am. And that's exactly what Jim McCarroll is going to do. And he is not sending a quarterback out. He is sending Cumac Quete with A.J. Simon on this 4th down and less than a yard.
Gonna try and draw him offside. Nope.
Quete, first down.
Yep.
Out to the 44.
He makes that decision easy when you need a foot. That's
and he was not going down.
No.
So Quete on 4th and a foot gets 3.5 yards and a first down.
So that should be a big momentum boost for the Panthers.
I like that run. I like that run. Simon will be a sidecar to Quete on 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Quete, the lefty, is going deep.
Got a man.
And this is going to be complete, and this is going to be a touchdown by Chris Monaco. Put it down as a 56-yard pass from Cumac Quete to Chris Monaco, and the Panthers have the lead.
Now, flag came in late, and I don't know what that was. They're going to discuss it.
We'll get a chance to see it again.
You know, Michael Bowler got up and wasn't happy, but I don't know exactly what the call is yet.
Actually, they're going to pick the flag up.
You know, I thought it was a horse collar maybe, but he was in the end zone. Nope, got him by the jersey.
So put it down as a 56-yard touchdown pass with 11:26 to go in the game. And the Panthers now with a 2-point lead. And the 27th point is going to be coming off of the foot of Chris Sanchez. Malcolm Gibson will hold it.
And they struggled on the first kick attempt on the extra point.
This one is low and hits the crossbar, no good. Well, what that means, of course, is that a field goal by East Stroudsburg South could win it instead of tying it.
Absolutely.
Hey, on the Palmerton Garage Doors scoreboard, we've got another lead to change as Pocono Mountain West leads East Stroudsburg South 26-24.
And while we have a second, we don't get to say enough positive things. I think that's a great call by the officiating crew to come in and discuss it and have the guts to pick up the flag and wave it off.
Well, that would have been, George, a 15-yard penalty on the kickoff.
Yes.
That's huge. That is huge. So you mentioned Jim Thorpe stayed undefeated?
Yes.
7-0. They've got some pretty good ball games Pretty big ball games Olympians have on the next couple weeks.
But they're riding the momentum of being 7-0.
True. They gave up 3 touchdowns today. They may not have given up 3 touchdowns all year. The Red Swarm. Short kick down at the 45.
So time for the Cavaliers to get something positive going offensively. Still plenty of time.
Well, you're playing with your quarterback who may be a little bit hobbled, and your best wide receiver is in on the trainer's table. If you take Cirillo's ability to run out of the equation, that really tampers down the South offense.
Yes.
And here they come. Adam Sterling will remain the lone running back. Trips to the bottom of your screen on 1st down and 10 from the 45.
You know what? Was it the other Del Corso that went in?
This pass will be complete for a 1st down to number 17, Tyler Harrison. Give him 11 yards to the Pocono Mountain West 44 to 1st down. Well, Mike Del Corso is number 18. Is that him at the that is him at the top of your screen?
Yeah, that must be the younger Del Corso then. I thought I was seeing things. I thought I saw an 18 out there. Uh-oh, flag already.
Flag already. This is Cirillo who will tuck it and run and get to the 39. Now that flag is lying behind the original line of scrimmage.
Or if they had too many men in the backfield, somebody didn't get set, maybe a wide receiver, and that looks like that's what it would be.
You need to make sure that you have sufficient amount of people on the offensive line.
6 men on the line of scrimmage.
So our white hat this evening, Nick Pachica, says put them back to the 49 and replay 1st down, and that's what will happen. Here's Cirillo with his 1st run of the 2nd half. He's looking. He's going to be sacked back at the 46-yard line. Coming in from the far end is Yashia Lusant. And that is a big loss. So it'll be 2nd down and 18 yards to go for the Cavaliers. 1st sack for the Panthers.
Tell you what, he just ran through the blocking back.
So the drive that started looking so positive for the Cavaliers. You have a sack and a penalty, and now it's 2nd and 18. Cirillo with time looks to the far sideline. This is Del Corso. He'll take it to the 43-yard line.
And just like that, it's 3rd down and less than 10.
So it'll be 3rd down, you're right, and about 9, but this is at least manageable. The offense and the all specialists look to the Cavalier bench on this 3rd down and 9. Cirillo rolls to the left. Del Corso's not over here. It goes underneath. This is Gage Scott, who will have a 1st down to the 24.
Did one of the D-backs fall down for West because he was wide open?
Well, hobbling there is number 27, Michael Vick. I wonder if that's what happened, George.
I don't know if we can see it on this. Look at, there's nobody around him, and like he has an 8-yard cushion.
And 27 comes in late, unless he had fallen down before that. Cirillo, straight drop, looking middle. That's a great catch, touchdown.
Wow.
Zach Cole from 24 yards, and the Cavs regain the lead.
Wow, what a catch. He just goes up and takes this thing.
Wow.
2 guys in his face. That's pretty impressive.
Well, that's a good throw, because if that throw is short, that's intercepted. Ball was put at the only place where Zach Cole could catch the ball. The Cavs are going to go for 2. Cirillo will roll to the right, throw to the end zone, incomplete. Trying to get it to Mike Del Corso, but the Cavs answer the Panthers. With 9 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the game, East Stroudsburg South has regained the lead on the Palmerton Garage Door scoreboard at 30-26.
Well, I just feel obligated to say it because I said that Jacob Cirillo was kind of out of sync to start this second half. I think he's starting to find his groove again.
I believe he's back in sync, correct. Good call. What made that catch so great is you had a safety come and swipe. It missed the ball, but even by missing the ball, you're in the vision of the wide receiver.
Yes.
You had a quarterback who was on the tight end, and the ball hit him right in the hand, and it was almost like it stuck there. So with 9 minutes and 3 seconds to go in this game, the Cavs have now a 4-point lead. Hetner kicks it deep and gets it to Chris Monaco. Monaco with a left return is tripped up at the 26-yard line. Coming through there and making the tackle looks like R.J. Nations, number 29. So it'll be first down and 10 from the 27-yard line.
Well, West has been resilient all evening. Hopefully they have some offense left in them. Keep pouring on the points here, boys. I like these back and forth games.
Kouyaté will remain in the Wildcat. And he is more than just a running threat, although at this time he's a big running threat. Kouyaté cuts back, look out, flag comes in back at the 29-yard line, and Kouyaté advances to the 46-yard line. That'd be an 18-yard gain, but there's a flag back at the 29.
Now I wonder if maybe something happened to Mark Smith, or if they're just going to stick with this because they've had success.
Well, number 11 is standing on the 34-yard line on the far side. And with Kouyaté throwing that touchdown pass, George, that now gives the secondary a little more to worry about. He's 2 touchdown passes today.
Sir, 16 got his back played out.
I guess the hold is going to be, well, it was before that 35-yard line. So it'll be first down and 18 yards to go. Kouyaté remains in the Wildcat quarterback. And he's going to scramble to his left and throw it away. Smart play by the senior. Now he's outside the box.
There's a flag. Came in late.
It'll be intentional grounding. And Jim McCarroll says, wait a minute now.
There was a receiver in the area, he's saying. And there's Q-Mac pleading his case also.
And they are not going to pick this flag. So this is a loss of down. It'll be a 5-yard penalty from where he threw the ball. And he threw the ball at the 9-yard line. So it'll be second down and 32 yards to go for a first down.
On that replay, I didn't see a receiver in the area.
Guite will just go on a straight ahead run and break a tackle, get out across the 10 and be pushed out of bounds. This is going to be, I thought he was reaching for that flag, George, and he's going to get a late hit out of bounds.
The West staff was kind of encouraging him to reach for that flag, but no call.
15-yard penalty would help. It's not going to give you a first down. It would help. So the scrimmage is the 15. It's third down, 22. Guite is not the quarterback. It's Mark Smith.
That answers my question.
Will throw over the middle, caught, first down, and more to the 49-yard line. Good throw by Smith, and that's Ryan Norton who takes it to the 49.
They needed a big play, they got a big play.
So no deep zones, Coach. This is man coverage.
And the defender just jumped a little early.
Derek Sampson thought he had an interception, but you were right. He jumped a little prematurely.
You know, and a nice play by Michael Bowler. You know, he got burned for that last touchdown. He just saved one there.
Ball's at midfield. Guite and the Wildcat with room off of the left side and being pushed out of bounds by Michael Bowler at the 45. What's going to happen here now is the Cavs are bringing in another lineman. I thought they were substituting a lineman for a defensive back, but that's not what's happening. I saw Josh Fernandez come into the ball game, and he's going to be an inside tackle. Second down and about 5. Give it big hole. This is number 16, Chris Sanchez. Will take it all the way down to the 26-yard line.
I went with the fake. I thought they had him tackled at the line of scrimmage.
It's a 14-yard gain and a first down for the Panthers.
I don't know what I was looking at.
Check that. That's a 19-yard gain and a first down.
I guess I was looking at the tackle or something. They got tackled downfield.
So Chris Sanchez now in the backfield with Cumac Guite. Fake. Guite keeps it left side. Look out inside the 20. Down close to the 18-yard line.
Uh-oh, sideline warning against South at the minimum. Contagious makes something out of nothing. That play was designed to go to the right. They had a backside guard pulling to the right, and he comes up and cuts and bangs it out to the left.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Cavaliers.
The official right by the South bench made that call. That's why I thought maybe it was a sideline warning.
If it is against the Cavalier bench, it must have been severe, George, because normally that would be a flag on a warning.
Yes. I don't know. All I know is the official on this side looked at the bench and threw the flag.
So now it's a goal-to-go situation from the 8. Guite in the Wildcats, straight ahead to about the 6-yard line. It's number 74, Josh Fernandez, on the tackle. We're going to get a timeout called by Pocono Mountain West.
Well, they certainly have the momentum in their favor right now.
Just wonder if somebody's hurt. You have the momentum in your favor. You're going to call timeout inside the 10-yard line on a second down and goal from the 7-yard line.
Oh, big play. You don't want to mess it up.
It's a good play defensively. Darius Pope was in there on that last tackle. So, all of a sudden, we're interesting again.
Yes.
6 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the ball game. East Stroudsburg South leads Pocono Mountain West 30-26. It'll be a second down and goal from about the 7. Let's get you caught up on some scores from the northern part of our viewing area. Delaware Valley leads Valley View with 7.5 to go in the game, 28-15. Now remember, Delaware Valley has a big game next Friday night against Scranton, who has beaten North Pocono 48-6. Wallenpaupack has beaten West Scranton 34-14. Riverside has beaten Holmesdale, which is a critical upset for the Hornets, 17-6. And you know, sometimes the culture of winning is tough to beat.
Yes.
Old Forge Lackawanna trailed the entire game, won it 17-14. Good carry inside goes Chris Sanchez, touchdown Panthers.
Nice second effort.
Chris Sanchez takes it 7 yards, and with 6:15 to go in the ball game, the Pocono Mountain West Panthers lead it 32-30. Now you're going to kick this, right?
They're going to try. I don't know. Maybe they have a fake in the.
Del Corso is coming in, coach, and looks like he is favoring that left leg. Ball's down. This one is successful.
Wow.
By Chris Sanchez. Well, how about this? May I tell you that there's 2 Friday nights in a row that we've had a score of 33-30 in the fourth quarter. Sanchez just won't be denied.
How about it?
And with 6:15 to go in the game on the Palmerton Garage Door scoreboard, Pocono Mountain West leads East Stroudsburg South 33-30. Get a look at the Panther marching band on the far sideline. Had a great pregame show here this evening. And right now, that's a pretty happy crew sitting across on the far stands.
And I don't think that's going to be the end of the scoring this evening with 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go.
Did we have a final report on that Northwestern Lehigh?
Still going. Southern Lehigh still in the lead. The last report from Jim Tack, it was 40-37, Southern Lehigh with 1:47 to go.
Wow.
That would be a big upset. Uh-oh.
Well, this ball is going to be touched. And it'll be recovered at the 50-yard line. Now, that ball seemed to be touched. And I believe the official on the far sideline is going to say, wait a minute here. This ball was touched by the Panthers before it reached the 50-yard line. So this should be South's ball back at about the 47-yard line.
And the officials discussing it. Have they made a decision yet? I didn't see one.
We have an officials timeout. Well, if we see that again.
Southball.
Illegal touch is the call against the Panther. The Cavaliers maintain possession.
The ball is going to be touched.
Panthers touch the ball prior to it going.
Yep.
At the 49-yard line.
First and 10 Cavaliers.
So good job by the officiating crew. Get it right.
Ball on the Pocono Mountain West, 49.
The ball, the long and short of it, is going to be at the Panther 49. You're going to look at Jacob Cirillo, 267 yards passing tonight. And he's going to roll to his left and break a tackle and throw late over the middle, intercepted.
Wow.
This is Mark Smith with a football. Smith with a picket line on the far sideline. Smith is going to go inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
And that was a heck of a second effort by Cirillo, but he probably just should have gone down.
Well, he did break the first tackle and threw it late over the middle. Take a look at this, George.
Pressure right there. Nice job getting out, but he just didn't have enough arm strength at that point because he was in the grasp on his way down.
Gage Scott was the intended receiver. Now, if you're the Cavaliers, you are saying no touchdowns. Guiete to Sanchez. Sanchez to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Maybe a yard.
You know, they only got a yard, but the important thing is they're running time off of the clock.
And the clock is much easily managed when you have that 25-second clock sitting in the end zone.
How about it? Great job by our crew to show everybody that.
Guiete will remain the quarterback. The scrimmage is just inside the 19 on second down and 9.5. And he takes the snap with 1 second. And Scoots was right. Guiete, secondary, great effort down to the 10. Del Corso, who is noticeably limping, had a shot at him early and took him down at the 10-yard line.
And he picks up, what, 8 yards? Makes it look so easy.
But you could see him go over the center now twice.
Yes. Even right there, he picks up 3 more yards after 2 people are on him. And this is what West has been waiting for. He was out hurt last week with his first game back.
Chris Sanchez is the sidecar. Guiete takes it, goes left, first down to the 5-yard line.
Uh-oh. There's going to be a penalty on South.
There were no white shirts in the vicinity where that flag was thrown. The ball's on the 5. We're going to get a personal foul against East Stroudsburg South.
Goes from bad to worse, and the sad thing was it was nowhere near where the ball was.
The flag ends up about 10 yards after the line of scrimmage. So it's first and goal now for the Panthers at the 2-yard line. And watch how they manage the clock. Guiete with Sanchez as a sidecar. Give it to Guiete, left side. And about the line of scrimmage, that's it. Good play. Interior part of the line. Josh Fernandez gets up off of the bottom of the pile. Second down coming now, and goal to go at the 2.
And until this play is run, they'll be down close to under 3 minutes.
Panthers still in the huddle. Now they just it looks like what they're going to do is just hold on and wait till the 25-second clock gets to 1 second and call timeout. And that's what will happen. So they run it down to 3 minutes and 8 seconds to play in the game. The Pocono Mountain West Panthers have the ball. Second down and goal at the East Stroudsburg South 2-yard line with 3:08 to play.
Wow. It's West has impressed me this evening. They have done some really nice things. You know, kids came back every time South scored.
Well, and Jim McCarroll must be breathing a sigh of relief because his team is finally at full strength.
Yes.
And on the near sideline, they're hoping for a mistake.
Yes.
I mean, everybody would be shocked if that young man right there does not carry the ball. Football's at the 2. He takes it straight ahead. Guite not in the end zone yet. They're going to give him 3rd down inside the 1. Look at this now. They're going to go hurry up. Ball's just at the 1-yard line. Guite is going to be under center. He takes it on a sneak. And I don't think he made it.
Not yet, anyway.
Well, this is the point they should really stop the clock. I mean, it's taken a long time to get off of the pile.
Yes.
They did not give him a touchdown, so it'll be 4th down. See, right there, he has no forward progress. He's pushing, and Chris Sanchez is helping him. Where the ball's inside the 1. Now the 25-second clock is at 10. So they'll need to snap it by 1:51 on the game clock.
I don't think he got in. I don't think he got in.
He didn't make it. Didn't make it. So the Cavaliers are going to take over on downs.
Wow, you talk about a goal line stand.
Well, they're talking about it right now, and they're going to give it to the Cavaliers. Well, that's the good news for the Cavaliers.
Nope, there you can see great camera work by our crew.
So the Cavaliers will have the ball, and quite literally about 100 yards to go.
Now, are you under center?
Cool.
I would be. I mean, I have faith in my offense, but quarterback's going to start 5 yards deep.
That's where he's going to start.
Yep, with the pressure that West was putting on lately.
West has 1 down lineman. They send 4. Cirillo out to the 5, out of bounds to the 6-yard line.
And once again, that's why I'm in the press box and not on the sidelines.
Mike Del Corso with a 6-yard reception on 1st down.
Ball out of the quarterback's hands in less than 3 seconds.
Cirillo will run it. He'll have room for a 1st down and more. Cirillo, 1st down, 22-yard line.
What a smart play by Cirillo.
Samad McCray on the tackle. Put him down for a gain of 17 yards and a 1st down. 3 steps for Cirillo. Sideline incomplete.
So the clock stops. Catch your breath. Huddle up.
Mike Del Corso is noticeably hobbling on that leg. So with 1:26 to go, we get to look at that scamper by Cirillo. The run's going to be there for a while, George, because of the relaxed secondary. If he can get by the initial surge by that line, And they'll send 5. Cirillo will pull up and look to the sideline. They'll get out across the 30. First down, 37-yard line.
And he gets out of bounds and stops the clock, I believe. Yes.
Might be one of the best ways for them to get down the field.
Yes. He's making some good decisions at this point.
Now that's 6'4", 190 pounds coming at you. So there is some force.
West is going to light him up here.
They send 3. Underneath. This is Tyler Harrison. Harrison will have a first down and be run out of bounds at the 49.
Tell you what a great job they're doing of getting out of bounds, saving the timeouts.
I would like to point out to my partner that a field goal would tie this game.
Yep.
Tyler Harrison coming underneath. And we have a flag. We're going to get an offside penalty against Pocono Mountain West.
So in a matter of 30 seconds, they've gone half the field. It's a lot more manageable at this point.
Sure is. Ball's at the 46. Cirillo, 4-man rush, looking over the middle, incomplete. Gage Scott was running free at the 32, and the ball short hopped. Well, the good thing about that, if you're a Panther, say, well, there were 3 white shirts behind the receiver, so he was not going to score.
I was never a big fan of that prevent defense. All it does is prevent a win.
Football's at the 46. Cirillo. That's Gage Scott. First down, 32-yard line. Chris Monaco knocked him down 56 8/10.
Making it look easy at this point.
And the Cavs have time and timeouts. Cirillo will roll to the right. Look to the right, throw incomplete.
Oh, yeah. That was almost picked off on the rebound.
Well, Corso just could not come up with it, but the clock is stopped. Check that, that's 19, Zach Cole. Zach Cole has a touchdown reception this evening. 47 1/10 seconds to go. Second down and 10 at the Pocono Mountain West 33-yard line.
I wonder what the range is for a field goal for
Panthers send 4. This is Cole.
Whoa.
In and out of his hands, incomplete at the 28-yard line. Third down and 10. Well, he's got a big foot. But right now you're looking at 49 yards. That might be too much.
Yeah, his foot's not that big.
I don't think they'd consider a field goal yet, George, until they're probably inside the 20.
Yeah, I would
But you never know. You got to do what you got to do, right?
Yep. So at this point, you have 2 downs to get 10 yards.
And the Panthers show that they're going to bring some pressure. They bring 4. Cirillo pulls it down, looking inside the 30 to the 26-yard line, and the Cavs call timeout. So he'll take it from the 33 to the 27, where the Cavs will be looking at 4th down and 4 with 34 3/10 seconds to go in the ball game.
Yep, and you know, he's a sophomore. Somebody just has to tell him, you know, you only need 4 yards. You don't have to go for the end zone. It's turned into quite the little football game.
It was 24-20 at halftime in favor of East Stroudsburg South. 11 minutes and 26 seconds, or check that, 23 minutes and 26 seconds later. It is 33-30 in favor of Pocono Mountain West. So you get a look at what's happening in the huddle on the near sideline. Regardless of what happens on this play, the clock will stop after this play has ended.
Well, final score in, Southern Lehigh beats Northwestern 40-37.
Great ball game.
Yes.
Now, what does that do in the Colonial League?
Well, Southern Lehigh has 1 loss. Northwestern has 1 loss. Saucon Valley, I believe, has 1 loss.
Cirillo with a 4-man rush. Throwing complete. This is Gage Scott inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. Wow, that was a laser to Gage Scott. Now they spike it here?
I think they're going to spike it, but I thought they had enough time.
That's what they do. So the football is at the Panther 9 with 25 and 8/10 seconds to go. What a throw on 4th down.
Wow.
That doesn't take long to get there.
No, not at all.
Well, I thought Chris Monaco might have come up with an interception.
Yeah. They're definitely in field goal range.
The ball's at the 9. 2nd down and goal. Cirillo calls for the ball, will roll to the right. And look, and run inside the 5, touchdown!
Wow, who wants to mess with a field goal?
The Cavaliers with 1:47 on the clock take 1 minute and 27 seconds and go 99 yards for the go-ahead touchdown. Cirillo just really, in that drive, George, put the Cavs on his shoulders.
How about it? For a sophomore, what a great job.
Well, Jake Hetner now, and he's got it. That's a big extra point.
Yes.
20 and 1/10 seconds left to go in the ball game. On the Palmerton Garage Door scoreboard, East Stroudsburg South 37, Pocono Mountain West 33. We look at the touchdown once again, and he had probably several options there. He looked like Zach Cole was open in the right corner of the end zone, but why throw it when you can take it by yourself?
How about it?
So after a very quiet 3rd quarter, quarter number 4 has turned this into a pretty good football game.
Absolutely.
37-33. East Stroudsburg South leads Pocono Mountain West. And just in case people are wondering about Jim McCarroll's decision to go for it, had he kicked a field goal and what has transpired, he would still be down 37-36.
Yes. Yep.
I don't think there's, for me, he did absolutely the right thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, let's see what Jake Hetner can do now. Of course, Coach Christian is hoping he just knocks this into the end zone. And he's not going to. The ball is going to hit inside the 10 and go out of bounds.
Did he touch it?
And they're going to throw the flag? No. They're going to put him down at the 6-yard line. They're going to say that Chris Monaco touched the ball before it went out of bounds at the 7-yard line.
Wow, that's better than kicking the ball in the end zone.
True. 14 yards better, right? If it's at the 6.
Yep. Hey, but don't forget, they have a kid named Q-Mac in the backfield here. 19.6 seconds is enough.
Well, if you're the Panthers, you'd like to be at midfield at about the 10-second mark just to give yourself a chance.
Okay, good. Christian's going to take a timeout.
Yep, because Mark Smith came in at quarterback with Kouyaté as the sidecar running back. 19 and 6/10 seconds to go. 37-33. East Stroudsburg South leading Pocono Mountain West. That tells the story right there.
Now you tell your defensive backs, Deeper than the deepest, wider than the widest. Don't let anybody behind you. It's as simple as that.
Probably don't let people out of bounds either. I don't think Pocono West has any timeouts left. I think they used all of their timeouts. So Cirillo ended up having a pretty good evening for the
Yeah, I'd say so.
for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, he got it going. You know, he said he came out shaky, and he did, but he rebounded.
He warmed up.
Yep, like you said, he just put the Cavaliers on his back.
Smith, three-step drop, is looking over the middle, is going to throw,
Bingo.
Intercepted. And that'll do it. And who other than Gage Scott, who takes it and goes right down, and that is going to seal the deal for the East Stroudsburg South Cavaliers.
I would assume we're going to see the best formation in football. The victory formation.
We're going to take it and get on a knee. And if you're an East Stroudsburg South fan, you are just breathing a huge sigh of relief.
What a game. We got our money's worth out of this one.
Game is going to end at 2 hours and 54 minutes. And you're going to see the victory formation now from the East Stroudsburg South Cavaliers. And they will be able to move on and play next week. Valiant effort by the Pocono Mountain West Panthers, and a great football game here on Blue Ridge Communications Digital 113. Hey, for our entire staff, George Ebert, we're going to go down to Dan Snyder when we get out of here. Dan's we'll get a couple of East Stroudsburg South players, and it's just a great high school football game.
Yes, it was. Yes, what a great game. I don't know what else to say.
Some not really old rivals, I would imagine, that since Pocono Mountain West opened in about the year 2000, the 15th meeting between these two schools, and this was one of the better games. I mean, this was a football game that each team had to come from behind and did very, very well. Looks like Dan Snyder is going to have Gage Scott and Jake Cirillo. Dan?
Thanks, Dan. You can. Thanks, guys. Here with some of the Cavaliers. First, Gage Scott, you make the big pick at the end, but maybe one of the biggest plays of the game, that stand. Talk about the defense tonight.
You know, we came out to a little bit of a slow start, but when it came down to it, we knew that we had to get stops, and we did it.
Hey, talk about some of those catches you guys had on that last drive.
It was crazy. You know, we knew that we had to make plays if we wanted to win this game, and it was just a do-or-die game, and we knew that what we had to do.
All right, thanks, Gage. Congratulations. Now over to quarterback Jake Cirillo. Jake, you march him down the field on your arm. You're running at the end. Talk about this offense.
I mean, our offensive line, our receivers, our backs, we're great. We're a family. Not one of us can do it without each other. It's all a family.
How big of a win is this for you guys?
It's big. Right now we're trying to play for the most games we can get. We're trying to get into some kind of playoff system, so we're just taking it one step at a time.
All right, Jake, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's go back up to you guys.
Thanks, Dan. Two young fellas who played a key role in tonight's game and could springboard East Stroudsburg South to put itself in position to have a very good second half of the season.
Yes, a great job by both teams. You know, Cavaliers just had a little too much in the end.
Hey, that's going to do it from Memorial Stadium, East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, for the entire Blue Ridge crew who did a great job this evening. George Ebert, I'm Chris Doty saying thank you for spending Friday night with us. Final score once again on the Palmerton Garage Door scoreboard was East Stroudsburg South 37, Pocono Mountain West 33. Have a good night, everyone.